Alright, finally, I feel like I'm in a good position to actually do live streams for Pokemon Let's Go, because Pokemon Let's Go live streams are kind of like the greatest thing ever. I think that a lot of the best content comes from just the dynamicness of what ends up happening in these games, so that's something. Also, I just whatchamacallit, I just shake my controller out of excitement, so I keep going to the options menu. So I'm just getting everything set up for the stream. Make my screen a bit larger, bring up chat. All right, so what are we doing today? We're doing all kinds of fun stuff today because, like, by just going for competitive Pokemon, you're inadvertently shiny hunting. It's a lot like Pokemon Quest in that regard. That with Pokemon Quest, you just kind of do things and then shiny Pokemon can appear. With this, you do the same things and shiny Pokemon can appear and have a good chance of being competitive. So ready to stream, ready to go. I just want to see, I want to do this for a couple reasons. I want to see how long it takes to get shiny Pokemon, well, not shiny Pokemon, how long it takes to get competitive Pokemon from scratch, and then, like, if we just stumble into a shiny along the way, because that's going to be a pretty big thing about Pokemon Let's Go. Getting competitive Pokemon quickly, is that something that we can accomplish? I think that's pretty much it. So, I already have a catch combo of 1 on the Gastly, and I'm just going to keep going for it. Now, I feel like Gastly is a really bad Pokemon for me to be doing. Honestly, I should switch over to Pokeball Plus, because they like moving around a lot, and the Joy-Con actually isn't the best, so I'm going to move over to the Pokeball Plus right now. So I'm like, I should get that out of the way, and unfortunately, wow, it just breaks out of a Great Ball, or not a Great Ball, that was an Ultra Ball, dang. And I'm all over the place. Never mind, this doesn't count. Do-over, and that's why I don't like the Joy-Con. I don't know why. My Joy-Con has been, like, bugging out today more than usual. Like, things are just going left and right. So I hope that catches, so I can just get set up. So like, oh man, why am I not using Pokeball Plus on something as finicky as the Gastly? So I want to see, like, you know, if you can get a competitive Pokemon just straight up in less than an hour, regardless of your situation, that's going to be pretty good. Because, like, Gastly is kind of, it's like above average difficulty. You know, there's a lot of Pokemon that are easy, like anything in Viridian Forest, just go back to back to back and you can get it competitive in minutes almost. With Pokemon like Gastly, the spawns are a bit lower, and with like the rare Pokemon like Charmander and the starters and some of those other ones, could take a bit longer. So I want to go and like test those out. Also, I'm an idiot because I clicked on the wrong one. All right, so that's Joy-Con. Let's get the Pokeball Plus set up. This Pokeball Plus is just an amazing controller for Let's Go. It works. Functions, and it's nice. How long does Madame Celadon last for? She says it lasts for the day. At midnight, it resets. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Alright, so I need to reacquaint myself with the Pokeball Plus, and we're good to go. So, what I found out is that it feels like the top floor of Pokemon Tower has the best odds of Pokemon spawning. So it's like hanging out in some of the other ones, doing a little bit of like recon to figure this out, and it was pretty bad. Alright, yeah, let's not throw it into that. Oh. Like, I like that the Pokeball Plus makes sound, but sometimes it's kind of awkward, because I have sound off on my end, because I don't want it to, like, come through the microphone and then go, or come through the speakers and go through the microphone. But you guys are going to hear, like, a little bit of extra from the Pokeball Plus through my mic. It's just a little awkward, but I think we'll be fine. So, yeah. I don't know what time it's starting at, but you can go and figure this out for yourself. I'm just going to count this at 250 for me. I don't know what it is in the stream or what it is for the video. I kind of want to do this a lot quicker and a lot better. Man. Patience. You know, I want to do this a lot quicker, a lot better. That way, like, the stream starts up, it turns into a straight up VOD, and then that's what we can use. Like, alright, video's 20 minutes long. That's how long it takes to get that Pokemon. Ooh. I'm not liking Gastly already. I'm also wondering, like, how good Great Balls are, because wasting $500 per throw like that as he's just kind of flicking around. So troll. You have to kind of like predict it. Oh my god, I made a mistake, guys. Oh, it's just gonna like vanish and I'm gonna like lose a massive chain. Gastly's not a good Pokemon for, but okay, so yeah, that's what I mean. It's above average because it's really tricky to catch. And it's also gonna be really money intensive, and I'm just waiting for this one to just disappear on me. So yeah, some of them are gonna be easy. I think Gastly, like Beedrill, some of these Pokemon, they float around way too much, and they're just ridiculous. Alright, so Gastly number 4. We're still not getting IV territory. I'm definitely going to be breaking the chain. I know I can use Nana Berries to stop it, but I want to start doing that after Chain 11. Because I don't have a ton of Nana Berries. Actually, I only think I have like 10 or something. I didn't think that Gastly was going to be like a 100% Nana Berry. Just got my 4-stat Shiny Timid Gastly. I'm going to be doing guides, like competitive guides and stuff, so don't worry about that. Man. I don't know, I feel like my Nintendo Switch is acting up then, because like normally Pokeball Plus doesn't really throw it off to the side too often. I don't know. Been hunting for Gastly for over 6 hours, good luck. Oh no. Oh no, 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 that's not good. It's supposed to be 1 in 300, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be low. I have lures going. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I feel like a lot of Pokemon just kind of spawn up here. I had like 3 Haunter when I was trying to set up the video and stuff. And then I didn't. Oh, it's a Zubat. No, Zubat's low odds. There we go, there's a Gastly. So yeah, some of these Pokemon, they take a bit to spawn. They're kind of long-ish to catch. But I mean, I guess it also kind of scales with the Pokemon. Ooh, got him right at the edge right there. Because like some Pokemon, they are more powerful. They are more desirable. So having a Gengar in Gen 1 meta is going to be nice. And sometimes the Pokemon are just cooperative like that. So we're going to be building up our catch combo. It's going to be nice. Got your shiny at 207. I've done a lot of combos, and I've caught 2 shiny Pokemon so far, so I'm just kind of hoping for luck, and I'm hoping for not incredible luck, because incredible luck is a shiny before 31 combo. I just want like shiny. I'm expecting, maybe I'll get shiny around 80-ish, something like that. And what I like is that the game keeps track of all the catches for you. It's amazing. You don't need a counter, you just have your catch combo, unless you break it, unless you're bad. I'm probably bad. Spent 9 hours on shiny Voltorb before giving up. Dude, shiny Voltorb's cool. I like those simple palette swaps that just make sense on a Pokemon. Like the blue Voltorb, that means something. You see that? That's up. Like the blue nose on a Diglett as well, pretty solid. Rate the game out of 10, 9.7. Because Game Corner isn't real. Like you can get items there, and the rival sucks. That's kind of it. Oh, what? I don't know. Where? Okay. Like I'm trying to figure out the orientation. Like I feel like my Switch is like pretending that the game isn't where I'm playing it or something. Yeah, 9.7. Sometimes the calibration's a little funky, so I'll deduct 0.1 points for Game Corner, Rival, and Calibration. Other than that, like I enjoyed pretty much every second of my playthrough. Even when things are wacky, it's amazing. Like, I love it when you get into some weird spawning scenarios. Like, sometimes when the game janks, it's not like glitchy, bad, Fallout 76. It's not broken jank. It's good jank. It's like, oh, that was fun. That was something interesting that happened, and it could, like, it's, Breath of the Wild jank. I love Breath of the Wild jank. Also, I'm gonna, like, maybe readjust the Pokeball Plus in my hand a little bit. Get all nice. Like, if you get janked in a funny way, then that's a pass. That's fine. Nice. Alright, so we're actually getting a decent combo here in not really too long of time. You know, what is that? Gastly's at catch combo 9, so I started at 250, so we're getting, like, quicker than 1 Gastly a minute. And that's kind of the idea, is like, you know, if we get to 31 combo in less than half an hour, like we can get a competitive Pokemon set up in an hour or so. Man, I wish catch combos kind of continued through species and stuff. Also, if we spawn too many non-Gastlys, then we can just kind of clear the room and open up some extra spawning spots. Because that would be really cool if I could like just start hopping into some of these other rare spawns, but okay, that's cool. I just love the size of these things. Like, Haunter's massive! The scale of these Pokemon just is so beautiful in these games, honestly. Oh, that was just garbage. Okay, something is wrong. Like, all my catches are just slightly skewed because that was a perfectly straight throw. There we go. I wonder how the Pokeball Plus determines if you're left or right-handed. After this throw, if I don't get it, I'm fleeing because I don't want to lose these Gastly combos after I just started. Ah. Yep, I'm out. GG, I'm out. Also, I'm burning through Pokeballs. Oh my goodness. I might actually do 2 players, so I can like do 2 Pokeball throws and get it quick. But I'm already like going through tons of Ultra Balls and Great Balls. So like that's gonna be the biggest stop right here, especially for Gastly, because like each of these is costing me over 1,000. I wonder if there's like, is there a way to like recalibrate that orientation? Because day 1, my Pokeball Plus gave me 0 problems. But now my Joy-Con's been giving me extra problems, and that's scaling as my Pokeball Plus giving me a few problems. Unfortunately, Gengar's not catchable. I thought it was going to be. But I think the trade evolutions, they're still locked behind trade because they don't want to like undermine the value of social aspects of this game. But you know what? I can deeply respect that. Also, I meant to use the lure, but I pressed the B button. Like, the social aspect of this game is pretty nice, because if I want to trade with anyone, like, I could just hit up someone in DMs and be like, yo, Eevee, Pikachu, even though that probably is, like, getting randoms. You know, I could, like, choose, like, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu, something like that, and then we can hook up a trade super quickly. Like, I love that system. I just don't like that it's only 8 to the 3rd power. I think you need, like, 4 of those to make sure you get a trade with who you're trying to look for. So I feel like trying to find a battle with someone, it's going to work for the most part, but it's going to... There's going to be moments where it's like, hey, I wasn't looking for this guy. Oh, come on. That was an excellent throw. Just give it to me, game. There we go. Actually, I just realized the problem. I have a curved monitor, and my gameplay is on, like, the left-hand side of the screen. So, because I moved everything to the left. And then I have my, whatchamacallit on the right. So the thing is, I'm throwing it at the Pokemon at my screen, but because everything's, like, all perspectively skewed, I think that's why it's doing it wrong. So I'm just going to throw it away from the Pokemon. That's going to give me straight throws. Alright. It's going alright so far. Kind of slowed down. We had a good rate going, and then we didn't. But it does seem like this is the highest spawn potential for Pokemon. Ooh. Haunter. Chansey, I don't like Chansey here. Like, if they patch this game, I hope they, like, patch for heavy quality of life things. Like, you know, getting rid of some of the annoying things. Like, I don't like Chansey spawning when I'm trying to go for a big chain, eating up some of my slots. Like, Chansey doesn't need to be here. Gastly's already rare enough as 3 spawn. So, we're gonna have a good run of Gastly here pretty quick. Oh, that was... I was scared on that one. Oh, come on, game. Because, yeah, I got overconfident. I was doing, like, some Vulpix chains. I was, like, Meowth chains and Weedle chains. I was like, oh, man, look at this. I can get, like, a 50 chain in 30 minutes. Isn't this game, like, so freelo, so quick? And now I'm actually going for something challenging. Oof. One more before... Oh, no! I was about to say one more before it runs away. Oh, well, we broke our chain. Ripperino. Well, at the same time, like, we could still get a shiny at any second, because I've gotten 2 full odd shinies so far. But that just sucks. Maybe doing a competitive Gastly as my first wasn't such a good idea. Alright, so we can reset the timer. 2:58 is my new timer. 2:59-ish. And... it's one of those things, like, if you play well, and you play perfectly, you get it, GG. You got Shiny Eevee yesterday? That's pretty cool. Oh, juking me at the last second. I might want to give up on the Gastly. Also, I don't know where these Pokeballs are going. Yeah, caught Gastly. Well, catch combo of 2. So yeah, I think, again, we can average Gastly a minute, and then that means it shouldn't be too hard to get a competitive Gengar in less than an hour from scratch. Like, the only problem about not having breeding is you have to start over every time. Like, once you actually get a lot of stuff going for your breeding, it becomes super good. Alright, I'm gonna try to, like, be really careful about how I hold the Pokeball so it doesn't, like, calibrate weird. But I don't know why it's giving me problems all of a sudden. Because, yeah, like, once you get a 5 IV Ditto or 6 IV Ditto or something, and you make it to that point where you're just, like, breeding nonstop, then you can just kind of set up. At the same time, even with that, getting the right, like, IV setup could still take, you know, 20 minutes for breeding. And if you're starting from scratch, then it could take over an hour. So, with only 151 Pokemon, you don't have to build up as much of a breeding platform. So you just get the Pokemon you're looking for and you're good to go. Because, like, getting a competitive team is still going to be, like, less than 10 hours. And then the competitive is so free. Like, TMs and stuff, that's also just going to be, like, a little bit of extra time. Once you have all that, you're pretty much good to go. Chansey, go home. And, like, it sucks, because, like, Chansey's going to be the first Pokemon that pops up, because I'm on 10 combo, and I'm also using lures. There we go. Got Gastly without Charm, had Lure on, combo of 130, only got Shiny after 6 hours. Ugh. Hours. I hate hearing that. Like, that's why I feel like the 1 in 300, those odds are not correct. There we go. That's actually really nice. I don't have a Shiny Charm yet. That should be the next stream. The next stream should be Shiny Charm. I just want to do a stream where I'm like, I want to get a competitive Gengar. I want to see how that goes. Because I wanted to go for competitive Kangaskhan. I was like, that's a rare Pokemon. I want to do a rare Pokemon guide before I start, like, getting a quick competitive rare Pokemon. As cool as a Haunter is, can't keep it. That makes me sad. Whoa, you're trying to go upstairs, Gastly. We can't have you torture that poor Wimpinbell Master Trainer. Aw. I mean, now we're getting a lot of quick catches. So just kind of like, in theory, average these together. Ooh, that was a good throw. In theory, average these together, and then do math, and then get a competitive Pokemon in not too long. So in 4 minutes, that was already just 4 minutes right there. I'm not keeping track of our catch combo. Fortunately, the game does that for us. 6 Pokemon. So we're getting Gastly every 45 seconds. Like, that's the state of this game. I like it. You know, it works out in a pretty good way. Just got your Shiny Charm. I've been too busy working on guides and doing, like, stupid stuff. Well, not stupid stuff, you know, doing extra things. I waited too long. I thought Gastly was going... Okay, never mind. I thought Gastly was going to start shooting around, so I gave it that little hesitation. Thank you very much, Ben, for that £2 donation. Ounce every money. It's awesome when you give it to me anyways. Supporting stream, always nice. And that's going to be 7 right there. But yeah, definitely we got that donation hype going on. Alright, so yeah, we're already at 7. So if you don't drop the combo, what would I be? I'd be at like 18 right now. I'd be like halfway to getting a competitive Pokemon. That 31st one we catch could have all the IVs we're looking for. Gotta check it like every 10 or so. There, oh. Come on, Gastly. There we go. Hashtag Derp Gastly. Dude, I love Derp Pidgeotto. I haven't really had anything that magical happen in my game, which kind of has me disappointed. But still nice. Are Megas a thing? Yes. I haven't looked up where to buy the Mega Stones, but that's going to be money that I'm just kind of throwing away at these Gastly right now. Oh, wow, Ben with a £1 follow-up donation. All right. I don't deserve it £3, but it's awesome. You want to give it to me anyways. And after this, I gotta give it up. Okay. We out, boys. I can't. I wonder if there is something about, like, now the Switch orientation shouldn't make sense. I'm wondering if it's when you register, like, when you set up the controller, that it kind of tries to figure out where your screen is at that point. And maybe since I registered the Pokeball Plus while picking it up, that was a problem. So I'm going to actually, like, try to reconnect the controller and have it properly set up. Yo, yeah, we got ghost hunters with Verlicify right now. Ghosts are real, guys. Can't you see it? Oh, Meowth's evolving. Don't want that, because I'm going for the Meowth Master Trainer. Because, like, it's one of those things, I'm trying to do Payday to see how Payday works for, like, a money-making guide. So just kind of show, like, I'm balancing so many things. I want to do Rare Kangaskhan. I want to do Gastly hunting. I want to do other Pokemon guides and stuff. Alright. Let's try to recalibrate the ball. Let's see how that goes. Alright. Communicating. Set up. There we go. Holding it properly. Now we're getting into some fights. Woo! Creep into the Slowbro cosplay at E4 Pokemon Center. Aha! Ah. I'm gonna move my stuff around. I'm gonna have my screen. I'm gonna have my gameplay capture on the right, and then my chat on the left side. I think that's what's doing it. Dirt Pidgeotto, Spidgey evolved. Spidgey doesn't have any evolutions. All right, so that's 9 in 8 minutes. So yeah, we can still keep up these good odds, guys. Look at that TV. I don't have a TV. I have a computer. I'm live streaming. Oh yeah, this is definitely helping my psychology, because now I'm like throwing it in the proper place on my computer screen. Oh, come on. Dude, is Gastly just like straight impossible? I might have to... How am I going to take a money break? Like I said, 2-player is gonna be a thing. Come on. Don't go away, Gastly. I wanted to get that quick one in, but if we don't get it, I'm out. Oh yeah, playing in handheld mode probably gonna be a lot quicker and easier. No! Wait. I don't think it broke it. I think that's what you need to do. You need to like predict it and just be ready to peace out. Because I think it only counts when the Pokemon goes away, so you can dodge on smoke. But if I'm playing in handheld, I'm definitely getting 45 Gastly per second. Or not per second. 45 Gastly a second. Holy crap. Competitive instantly. Faster than hacking. 45 Gastly a minute. Or a Gastly of 45 seconds. Jeez, my brain's broken. Aw, unlucky. Yeah, we still have our catch combo. Haha, that's how you cheat the system. It's also how you waste all of your Pokeballs. 204 combo for Machop, no shiny. See, the combos are weird because it's like the odds of finding the shiny are a flat number, but the amount of Pokemon that you see are going to be higher than that number to a degree, depending on how you're like resetting and stuff. Love your true Pokemon spirit, got me back into Pokemon. That's, I think I can confidently say that I have more people that can say that about me than any other PokeTuber because I'm the best PokeTuber. Like, I bring the spirit of Pokemon, I bring the passion of Pokemon more than anyone else. And like, those are the comments I live for. I love seeing that. There's two types of oh, wait, why am I doing this Pokeballs? Uh-oh. There's two types of comments I love seeing. People that are like, I thought you were a bad guy, but then I actually watched a video and I was wrong. Like, there's so, like over 100,000 people hate me without ever having seen my video because mom mentality and the internet and people are stupid. I get a lot of people that are like, oh, I realized you're not a bad guy. That's awesome. All right, good. We finally got a catch. Not bad. Not bad. And, oh, Haunter, hi. Oh, I just got a wander. I'm like, man, that's a lot of purple for Lavender Town. Whoa, another Haunter. Man, we should be chaining Haunters. That'd be sick. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh no, everything's going south. Would you ever compete in a draft league? No, because it's really hard to keep up as a legitimate player. Pretty much impossible. Thank you very much again for your £2 donation, Ben. Like, also, I think draft leagues are stupid. Like, draft leagues, they're honestly terrible because they don't encourage anything about the spirit of Pokemon. By drafting, it's like, well, what about your favorite Pokemon? And then it also just kind of like turns into a way too over-competitive competition because you're trying to snipe Pokemon from other people, trading Pokemon around. It's just taking it way too seriously. Like, Pokemon battles among friends shouldn't be taking that seriously. And then it like turns into finals and it's an actual league. So it really just makes it over-competitive, which also kind of makes it feel a bit more unsporting as well. Or at least, just like, it doesn't feel like you're just battling Pokemon for the spirit of battling Pokemon. If friends got together and just had fun battles, and like, kind of with a loose format structure, that'd be infinitely better than leagues. Whoever came up with the idea of leagues, it's stupid because of how tryhard it is. They were like, they're taking Pokemon beyond the point where it's supposed to be and where it can be. Pokemon can't be in esports right now because it's way too much hacking. So competitive is dead. Like, the official competitive is dead. To respond to that, people decide to do non-stop hacking. Even legitimate people like A-Drive. Now A-Drive, who's supposed to be like a shiny hunter, which you're supposed to look at as a pillar of legitimacy in the community, can't trust him anymore because he hacks his Pokemon for leagues. And if you, the weird thing is, he's open about how he hacks Pokemon for leagues, but if you ask him, if you like try to get clarification on him hacking Pokemon for leagues, he'll block you on Twitter. So I mean, it just kind of shows like that's the mentality. That's what comes from leagues, guys. Dishonesty, over-competitiveness, and just like not really anything about the spirit of Pokemon. So that's unlucky. Come on. Come on. I was like, I need it. Oh, that's gonna be Haunter, isn't it? I was like, I need a Gastly. I can't walk past this Haunter. And then also they try to make it about money. Because like the way the leagues blew up is like, oh, if we get Shady Penguin, this new up-and-coming PokeTuber on our league, then everyone's going to watch me. And then that's where it gets bad. Because you're not playing Pokemon for fun. You're playing to beat the guy that has more subscribers because they're delusional. Like, everyone in a league is delusional because they're like, oh, I'm going to beat Shady Penguin. I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers. One, it doesn't work that way. And 2, that's not how collaboration works. So you try hard to just like stalk this guy's battle style just so you can have an impressive battle to maybe beat him or something. And then everyone looks bad. You know, if the guy that's like just joining the league for like as a name, you know, Shady Penguin being a name in a Pokemon league, if the guy joins a league for the name and then gets like slapped, then he looks bad. And the guy that's like trying to style on him also looks bad because like, oh, now you're just being a jerk because you want his subs. And that's not how society in Pokemon works. If I lose to someone in Pokemon, they're not going to gain my subs because that doesn't make them have better content than me. How long is this rant? Is this like a 10-minute rant on leagues? God, no one's ever asked that. I don't think anyone's asked that question about leagues while I was on a stream. It's like people ask about it and my generic response is, it's dumb for a lot of reasons. But like the thing is, that's why I just hate what PokeTubers have done to Pokemon culture and YouTube culture and stuff. Because now like hacking is the mainstream. No one wants to watch a Let's Play, they want to watch a randomizer. They want to watch you modify your save file, homebrew your system, pirate the game, and then just like slap everything around until it's not even Pokemon anymore. Like that's why how can anyone enjoy a randomizer? Cause like, oh, I found a legendary on Route 1. Well, obviously that's a scam because they didn't randomize that part of the game and they just injected. Like, they stage it, too. It's like, I'm going to have a legendary Pokemon here, here, and here. Everything else is random, but that takes away from a lot of excitement. Also, people are so fake. I hate how people buy fake reactions. Like, shiny hunting, over half the shiny hunters, all they do is have fake reactions. They're just, like, waiting for the shiny, and then they see the shiny. You can see, like, a half-second tick in their brain. Like, it processes, and then they go, how stupid am I supposed to look for this shiny hunt? And then it's a fake reaction. Same with randomizers, same with all that garbage. And again, it just mainstreams and like mainlines hacking like that. I don't like that. Pokemon should be about enjoying Pokemon. The straight honesty of Pokemon. Just enjoying Pokemon for what it is and not trying to tear each other down, not trying to hack the game, not trying to remove from Pokemon to make the games better and stuff. Like everything has to be, it went from randomizer to like ultimate randomizer, super ultra shiny mega lock, soul link shenanigans. Like, that's stupid. And the thing is, people on the internet are stupid. As humans, we're social creatures, so everyone just falls for, like, mob mentality, whatever is popular in culture and stuff, and then that just kind of, like, becomes mainstream. So we're in, like, the worst state of Pokemon on YouTube, and it's just been getting worse and worse for years. Now it's like, oh, people selling... Like, I saw something, and I retweeted this on Twitter, and it absolutely disgusted me. People are selling hacked Pokemon in Let's Go for $7. And they're selling them by the hundreds on eBay. That blows my mind. I went to report it because like it's against the terms of service to sell any digital goods from Nintendo. Like you read the Pokemon TOS and it's like, no, you can't have any monetary exchange when it comes to Pokemon. It's only between in-game items. But yeah, like, and the thing is, it's funny because you'll be able to buy like 5 hacked Pokemon for like $3 for Pokemon Sun and Moon, but because Let's Go is trying to get people off of Pokemon Go, like the Pokemon Go trading economy is ridiculous, or like selling economy is ridiculous. Like people will buy legendaries for several dollars, even though like they can easily be spoofed and scammed and stuff in Pokemon Go. But now those people are coming to Pokemon Let's Go and they don't understand the hacking community in Pokemon. So now it's like obviously hacked shiny Charizard and people are literally spending $6. And what I don't understand is people complain about Let's Go. You're like, I'm not buying Let's Go because it's a $60 game. Then we have children getting scammed for $6, $7, $8 for a hacked Pokemon that's absolutely worthless. And there's no outrage because if anyone gets upset about that, then they're a hypocrite because they hack their games as well. So everyone's a hacker. I like our odds though. Right now, we're pretty much Gastly a minute while I'm on this massive rant. Also, I saw your donation, Ben. Thanks for your donation. That's how I feel about it. Like, I would do a league, but it wouldn't be the current state of league. It would have to be... But also, the thing is, there's no other PokeTubers that like me for some reason. Like, I tried to be friends with Dan, and he ended up stealing my content and then clickbaiting nonstop while becoming just a liar. So that's the thing, like, I'm consistent. I'm the only pillar of, like, honesty in the community and, like, just true Pokemon content. Everyone around me, they get desperate, they get greedy, they just change. And it becomes just terrible what happens. So yeah, it's like I've tried to become friends with people, and then they either get swiped by the money or they get bullied out of the community. Because there's also people I was going to collab with, and then like Duncan Kneedeep, Scrafty, all the people that hate me, they just get in their ear. It's like, he's blacklisted by the Pokemon Company. Like, they have to lie. Like, that's how you know I'm just the best. They have to lie to take me down. You know, I'm blacklisted by the Pokemon Company, so if you're in a video with me, you don't get to work with Pokemon. Even that's dumb. Like, you literally make more money off YouTube AdSense, and you also get more benefits not being tied down by Pokemon than actually following, like, than being with Pokemon. Because, like, Pokemon, they don't do anything for content creators, which is lame. And it's already way too much favoritism and way too much corruption. It's like, why would I want to work with the Pokemon Company? Even though it's, like, my dream, because, like, oh, man, if I worked for Pokemon, that was what every kid wanted growing up. But then you realize Pokemon is just a terrible company. Like, at least Pokemon Company International. I love what Game Freak's doing. Game Freak's great, but American side Pokemon's terrible. Scott Glaza, I exposed a lot of corruption on him. The competitive aspects really shows a lot of corruption. Just the way that they treat their content creators also shows a lot of problems. Like, Pokemon's dead for a lot of reasons, and the funny thing is, PokeTubers can't admit it, because that means Verlisify was right all along for the last couple of years, and the Pokemon Company can't admit it, because that means I was right all along for all these years. And that's just kind of funny to me. So eventually, something's going to give, and it's not going to be me. But I mean, I feel like when VGC turnout is like 30 people and it's $100 per entry, we might see a change in VGC. We might see, like, hopefully some positivity come through. Because there's just no point to anything official through Pokemon right now. I'm not complaining. Well, it's like people are like, all you do is complain. It's like, no, I'm just stating the facts. There's a lot wrong with the community, and you have to address the problems. I'm not complaining. I'm addressing legitimate problems. And once you do that, things get better. But people would rather be hateful. They'd rather try to take us all down. Because, like, if everyone worked together, like, I want the Pokemon community to work together. I want us to all be cool and stuff. But then, just people break from the mold. Because while everyone's following the rules, someone has to break them. So let's say hypothetically, I settled all my differences with everyone. We're all working together. We're all having a great time playing Pokemon. Everyone's collabing. No bad blood. There's definitely going to be a scumbag out there that then starts clickbaiting. And it's going to be one of the people near the bottom. And then someone above them is going to be like, well, that's not fair. And then they start clickbaiting. They start acting dishonest. They start hacking their game because they don't want to work for their things. And the whole system falls apart. So pretty much greed ruins everything, even Pokemon, because YouTube. And YouTubers have a lot of power. Like, it's one of those things where people refuse to admit it, but it's just kind of the fact that whatever becomes a trend on YouTube is going to become a trend for that fandom. And we've seen that happen with Pokemon. Because if YouTube wasn't massively promoting all of these randomizers and all these hacked Pokemon battles, then people wouldn't be as into it. If there were more people like me. Because it's hard. It's hard to do everything legitimately. Look at me. I've been streaming for a decent amount of time, going for legitimate Gastlys, and trying to go for legitimate Pokemon, or I could have hacked a team, I could have done 3 battles by now. And before I came into YouTube, everyone was hacking all free. And that's when it went bad, you know? It was like Generation 5, that's when hacking started getting more and more accepted because of RNG and Pokegening being so easy. Gen 4, no one cared about hacking. No one was down for that stuff. Now Gen 6, Gen 7, it's like if you don't hack, you get crapped on. Which makes no sense to me. Like, I never thought I'd see the day where you're in the wrong for playing legitimately to a majority of the Pokemon community. And that's because of greedy scumbags on YouTube ruining Pokemon. People like me, it would be boring? No. Because the only reason why, because all you have to do is just make good content. All you have to do is let your content ride on its own. Like, a Pokemon battle with Citra and a Pokemon battle in Pokemon Sun and Moon is the exact same. There's nothing less, or there's nothing more boring about it, but the way the culture is like, oh, people have been trained to have to want more, to want it on, like, an extra elevated tier that no one else has access to. But if everyone was playing legitimately and hacking and modification was frowned upon, then Citra would actually be lower despite looking nicer. It would have no advantage. So just kind of like the community has been trained to be spoiled and entitled, and this is pretty much the main problem I've had for the last 5 years. Pokemon Let's Go is an interesting opportunity But we're in a really broken state of YouTube because, like, for Pokemon Sun and Moon, all of my videos got immediately promoted to, like, 50,000 views. That's not happening with Let's Go. But that's not happening with hardly anyone compared to what was happening. Like, views were just higher for Pokemon Sun and Moon, even though there's going to be a larger new audience coming in for Let's Go off of Pokemon Go and stuff. So, like, YouTube's just broken. Gaming on YouTube, Markiplier made a video, everyone's made videos. Apparently I haven't battled this girl before. It just kind of shows, like, it's one of those things where the YouTube algorithm is promoting people like Jake Paul. So now Paulers are a culture when everyone's like, no, that's like the worst thing to ever happen. And this girl has 3 Gastly? Why can't it just be like 1? If EVs didn't exist, hacking wouldn't be as big. I think you mean IVs. Because IVs are what take the most time. EVs in Pokemon, like, starting from the 6th generation, EVs are free. You do a Horde battle in 6th generation, free. You do some SOS in 7th generation, free. EVs don't take that long. Also, getting Pokemon level 50 kind of takes a decent amount. It takes a while. But I mean, it's IVs because people don't want to work for their things. So now we have it to where only IVs matter, and it's not super hard. I wish IVs were, like, if at least if we got 5 IVs at 30, I think that would have made the competitive scene about this a lot better. But still having to RNG past 100 is whatever. However, pretty much everyone that's played Pokemon Let's Go at this stage of the game, they've done a combo over 100. Like, if you played Pokemon Let's Go for 4 days, at some point you've chained a Pokemon over 100. So, like, people, they're getting introduced to this. Whoa. I mean, I think we saw most of this, like, early 6th generation, before all the hacking tools for the 3DS on the new console got so advanced. It was nice. People played Pokemon, and you knew everything was legit, and everything went better. I got, like, I was ranked briefly top 10. I beat the 2nd best player in the world in Pokemon X and Y at one point. And then all the hacking came in, it's like, well, now I'm just losing to cheaters. Great. So it really takes down a lot of what's going on with Pokemon. And now the new audience, you know, the kids that are coming in now, oh god, like, this is the dab fidget spinner culture yeet generation of Paulers. I don't like where society's going, guys. I think a lot of people that, you know, a lot of 90s kids don't like where Millennials and Generation Z is going. And now it's gotten to the point where Millennials don't like where Generation Z is going. So, society is going bad. YouTube is supporting it through broken algorithms and deep learning AI. Gaming, YouTube just hates gaming in general because they want, like, political stuff. They want to become a TV network, not just a place where people upload videos for fun. And then all the bad stuff gets promoted. So, that's kind of like where we are right now, and I don't like it. Ooh, we need some Gastly, though. That's why I have my following, because a lot of people agree with me, and they like what I do, and they like what I support Pokemon, and all of that came off of 2 comments. One, someone saying you're why I got into Pokemon, or at least got back into Pokemon, another person asking me about leagues. There's a lot of problems, guys. And the thing is, no one wants to admit that. No one wants to admit there's any problems. Everyone's perfect and everything's perfect, regardless of how bad they're performing, regardless of what's going on, because they know that they can just clickbait all their problems away. Verlis will fail his shiny. Oh god. That's why I have the Nab berries. Do you have any idea why my Pokeballs show Machop circles as green when only Ultra Balls had Machop circles as green? I honestly don't know what the specifics are behind that, but I've been seeing a lot of reports about that if you have a higher catch combo, or maybe you've just caught a ton of the same species of Pokemon, they get easier to catch over time. But a lot of that's just kind of like hearsay. However, like, I've also noticed just like different Pokemon. Like, I'll run into a Pidgey, it's yellow. I'll run into a Pidgey and it's green. So like, or it'll be green and then yellow. So some of them end up getting harder. How do you feel about ROM hacks and fan games, not hard mode hacks and randomizers? Well, this is where things get in a really complicated situation, because the biggest problem about hacking in Pokemon is I don't trust any part of the community because it's a multiplayer game. But then there's also really like, there's like same concepts. Like when you do, what's it called? Tasks for speedrunning. Like, that's still hacking the game, but it's done in a very responsible way that has some pretty cool results for like learning how to do something manually. Because like if someone tasks a game, they then do that to try to figure out how a human can replicate it. So then when the human comes into play, and when it's actually like counted for something on a competitive like scale where it's like someone trying to compete for a time or whatever, it's not abused. And just kids in Pokemon and all the entitlement, it's abused. You know, it's like aimbotting, frowned upon. Steroid usage, frowned upon. Any other kind of hacks, cheating tools, frowned upon. Oh no! Well, there goes our combo. I didn't think Gastly was gonna run away that quick. Gastly is such a... well. An hour in, we have accomplished nothing. What do our Gastlys look like? Like us pouting. Oh no. Oh god. Using the Pokeball Plus to give my Eevee love. I think this is an impossibility. Alright, you got one pet. That's all I can manage. See, I wasn't paying attention. I got confident. I probably should have lost that a while ago, honestly. What do we got? We were getting 4s. Where's my Gastly at? So that was like a random 4, 3, good 3, 3. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we're 2s. So yeah, because we just broke the 20. So I mean, we just got like a random 4. Wait, was that one usable at all? No, bad speed, bad special attack. So if it was anything else, it could be usable. And the thing is, since there's no EVs in flat battling, like defensive stats matter. Like if you could just get like hit point, speed, special attack, technically acceptable. But now you need defenses because like you're taking less damage. Everyone's just straight up taking less damage because sweepers aren't stacking insane stuff. Oh yeah, I love the Pokeball Plus. It's way more reliable than Joy-Con. Oh god. Fine, Haunter Chain, let's do it. I did a video talking about how to get competitive Pokemon, and I talk about how you unlock the Judge. Haunter's a terrible idea. It's just gonna be harder to catch than the Gastly. Right? Well, it's technically larger. What Pokemon would you suggest chain for competitive use? Whatever Pokemon you want to use competitively. Ooh, Haunter sounds neat. I switch over to Haunter, it's like, now I'm angry. Yeah. If I was playing in handheld mode and I was doing this by myself, kind of like what I said earlier, I would definitely be doing a lot better. This is the worst Pokemon to go for live, for reals. Thank you very much, Paganist1991, for your membership. So now you have access to all kinds of cool emotes. Go spam your emotes. I don't deserve your money, it's also you want to give it to me anyways, and it's cool to like grow the membership. I think I actually unlock a new emote with that. Or I'm like 1 or 2 away now. The memberships are interesting. Because like, you have to get like, okay, so I have the sponsorship for YouTube Gaming. Sponsorship became memberships. And now with the memberships, you have to reapply. Because like, have you ever noticed there's a join button on a lot of channels, but not mine, even though I have memberships for my gaming? Well, if you want the join button, you have to promise exclusive content for those people that sign up. But that wasn't mandatory when it came to the sponsorship on gaming. So I'm confused. Oh god. Oh no. I'm not gonna get the sponsor. Let's go for a different competitive Pokemon, guys. I want to do something that's slightly easier. Because this Gengar, but then I have to change my thumbnail. Okay. There's so many Gastlys. We can restart our chain instantly. Wait, was Gastly not green earlier and now it's green? I'm confused. Am I getting the easier Pokemon? 'Cause, like, I wonder if it's just the amount of Pokemon you catch and not necessarily being on a chain. So I think Gastly's easier now. Is it how many chains you break? I don't know. I'm Team Instinct. Get out of here with that Mystic crap just because I have an Articuno on my team. Articuno is like one of my higher level Pokemon from the Chansey Experience Guide. So I just have it on my team since it means I get less levels. That's the only reason Articuno's on my team. Come on, work. Watching you since the Ultra games, good content creator, a lot of tutorials help me. That's kind of the plan. How are they all timid? Madame Celadon. You can set for the entire day what nature you get from Pokemon. I have guides. You should check out the guides in the description down below. I have a guide. I'm working on a guide for everything in Let's Go. I'm gonna see how the new Pokemon game works. Like, honestly, I love Pokemon Let's Go, but people are so hung up on hating it. Like, people will refuse to accept that these are amazing games just because they hated them for like 6 months. Where did that Pokeball go? Why is my Pokeball Plus just not working today? Oh, it might be low on battery, and that's why the gyroscope is off. Uh-oh. Can you charge and use the Pokeball Plus at the same time? Oh man, I just realized I'm messing up on like 10 different levels right now. Cause, one second. Oh man, I don't have my Pokeball Plus charger nearby. Oh crap. I think that's it. I think it's because I've been using my Pokeball Plus for a few days and now the batteries are dying. So now, back to the Joy-Con. Which has me at 2-player, so my Pokeball Plus is still active. Oh, you're the 90,000 experience Chansey guy? Yeah, that's nuts. After 100 Chansey, every single one was green and never broke out? Holy crap. 1 second, guys. I have my Pokeball Plus charging, but I have to do things weird. Controller settings. That also might be why my red Joy-Con is also spazzing out. I want to try 2-player with this too. Because if I do 2-player with Pokeballs, we might be in a better position. Alright, so we got that going. We have Pokemon. I'm just thinking right now on what to do with my life. I'm gonna let that comment go through because we all need to subscribe to PewDiePie. Alright, everyone, you have a mission. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to PewDiePie. I've said what I have to say about Austin John. And if I say it again, people are probably going to get upset. But I've already said it, so I think that makes it okay. But Austin John's a complete fraud. He pretty much just copied me, and then, like, Austin John, the entirety of Austin John's branding is literally Verlicify, but without any kind of negativity around him. Like, without any kind of controversy. He literally copied all my videos in Sun and Moon until YouTube promoted him. And then because of that, now that's why YouTube is just so broken now. Like, I make better videos than him, but YouTube is like, well, more people like him because algorithms. Like, that's it. There's nothing to Austin John except for pretty much just copying me exactly, and it's unfortunate. But that's how YouTube works these days. That's why I don't like it. But I mean, I will give him credit because no one else did that. Everyone decided to be the complete opposite of me, and that's why they weren't successful. He was successful because he realized Verlicify is a 1 million subscriber channel if he doesn't start fights with anyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to become exactly Verlicify, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to be fake. I'm just going to be fake all the way. So it's a compliment to me in a fair world where YouTube actually promotes our videos equally. But because the algorithm's broken and sub burn and my videos never get published or anything, but his do, because he has more momentum. Like, YouTube's all momentum based. That's the thing, like, no one's going to go to an Austin John video and then click, I don't want to watch this video anymore. But like hundreds of thousands of people have done that to my channel. There we go, that's better. I think this double Pokeball catch is working. Basically, Verlicify without substance. Yeah, like fake Verlicify. Vanilla Verlicify is exactly the way of describing Austin John's channel. But like I was trying to say, it's a compliment to me. Because all you have to do is look at Austin John's channel, and that's what my channel would have been if I was a fake sellout. But it's unfortunate because YouTube rewards being fake and being a sellout. There's no YouTuber that would get close to collabing with me, but that's not my fault because I haven't done anything wrong. Like, all I've done is call out cheating, and I think that's really it. I call out cheating, and I point out, like, literal objective problems and clickbait. Yeah, I'm against cheating and lies, but everyone else in the community is cheating, lies, is a cheater, a liar, a fake, or all three. So that's why people hate me. And then people I try to work with, like A-Drive, they become a cheater, a liar, and a fake. So yeah, they just want to take the easy way out that gives them more money. And even then, like, I have more success than almost everyone in the Pokemon community. So it shows I'm doing something right, but here's how spiteful the Pokemon community is towards me. If we all work together, things would just be better for all of us. Like, everyone's views would double if we all worked together. But I'm not sipping tea, I'm sipping water, but we can take that as a C-tip or T-sip. But they would rather drag us all down than work together. People are spiteful in this community. It's freaking Pokemon. Like, the thing is, I've been saying this for like 5 years now. And it's weird how I've been saying this for 5 years and it still applies. It's just Pokemon. When I came into Pokemon 5 years ago, actually over 5 years ago, that was October for Pokemon X and Y. October, it was either 30th or 31st when I published my Smogon rant. And so it's over 5 years since I did my Smogon rant video, guys. Oh, Jesus. This is so difficult. Because I have my gaming chair in the way. I just threw one Pokeball instead of two. My mic's in the way. I can't do two-player that well. Alright, let's try this again. I like this, though. This is why Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are one of the best Pokemon games ever made. You can rant and just, like, AFK the game, and as long as you have, like, 4 brain cells dedicated, like, I just need, like, the slightest amount of brain CPU. My brain RAM just needs to be aware of when a Pokemon might flee, and then you're good to go. I forgot what I was talking about, because I got things. So why is the Raichu Master here? I don't know. There's a Lapras Master here as well. But yeah, I think, like, no logical, rational person can disagree with me with what I said about Austin John. Like, everyone's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's funny, because, like, dude, did your Raichu die or something? Like, why are you looking at dead Pokemon? If you're just here as a Raichu Master. And there was one for Lapras Master. I'm like, did your Pokemon die and then you got, like, a stronger one or something? Or was that, like, the real Master Lapras, and now you just have, like, a second-rate Master Lapras? Go back at Great Balls. Only thing changes Pokeballs combining is experience. It's still cheaper, though. Also, wouldn't the Pokeball... No, Pokeball combining actually makes it easier to catch the Pokemon. Like, that's been confirmed. So, I'm, like... And I don't know what it does to catch rates. Like, we still don't understand catch rates in this game, which is weird. Like... Is the Great Ball a 1.5 times catch rate and the Ultra Ball is 2x catch rate? But it feels like the balls are way more impactful than that. But do they add? Do they multiply? So is 2 Pokeballs like 1 Great Ball? Or is it like 2 Pokeballs like 1 Ultra Ball? Because 1x plus 1x equals 2x. So 2 Great Balls is 3x and then 2 Ultra Balls is 4x? I don't know. How long will I chain? Well, I want to get a competitive Gastly. So I'm going to chain until I break so many chains that I just rage quit, or I'm going to chain until I get a competitive Gastly. I just like this game. I want to do more streams, because, like, streams are fun. Like, I could just get a lot of shiny Pokemon, and that's dope AF. But I could also get, like, competitive Pokemon going. So a lot of the side gameplay works out for content. However, YouTube doesn't like it when you upload multiple videos. I find that weird. Like, for Pokemon Sun and Moon, I could upload 4 videos a day. All those videos would hit 60,000 views in the first day. Because YouTube promoted and YouTube worked. January, February 2017 is where things changed. And then August 2017 is where things changed again and it just got worse. Like, it gets worse every 6 months. Like, every 6 months, YouTube adjusts the algorithm because Logan Paul pulls some shenanigans. And then it ends up worse. So, like, remember when there was, like, that YouTube Kid... Yeah, like the YouTube Kids stuff where it was just like freaky videos of like toenail clipping Elsa pregnant Elsa, Spider-Man, Dora the Explorer, flu shot shenanigans. Like that's how bad the YouTube algorithm is. It's all deep learning AI. Like that's how, you can just look at that and be like, YouTube's broken. You can also look at all the other problems and be like, YouTube's just straight up broken. Which nature should you choose for Arcanine? I don't know. I'm working on the guides. Don't worry, guys. The guides are coming for competitive Pokemon. I wanted to do all the gameplay guides, and then I want to go into the competitive guides, and then I want to do my team building guides, then I want to do the best Pokemon guides, and then I'm going to be doing competitive battles. Why aren't any Pokemon spawning? Come on, game. Come on, game. Chansey attack. Ruthless off guard. Where do you catch Jinx? Seafoam Islands. It's actually like a 14% spawn. It's not that rare. I thought it was like super rare. Pokemon Quest to train me to believe that Jinx is rare. Also, I don't know how rare Jinx is in the original games. What do I think of King Nappy? Well, he doesn't like me. And I didn't really like him from the start because I saw right through what he was doing. King Nappy, he's king for a reason. Pretty much what King Nappy does is he rounds up content creators and then only works with them and then only tries to make them grow. That was the whole Lumiose station thing that he did a while ago. Oh, wow, I hate all of... Oh, wait, I'm one player now. What the hell? Oh, controller! Join! What's going on? Oh god, this is just, the gas is gonna break out and leave. My second player isn't active anymore. I'm shaking, but there's no support trainer coming. This game is very ambitious. Much like whenever you do Bluetooth anything, it can jank. So that's what I didn't like about King Nappy. Like, it's either he likes you and then he helps you, or you're just dead to him. And since he was pretty much working with a lot of the other people I didn't like, and it was just on like those tiers of pretty, like, didn't really do anything to bring content that improves the community, I feel. Because it's like, it's just Let's Plays. It's just non-stop Let's Plays. That's cool and all, but there's not really anything original there. And then he just like scooped up the Shady Penguin, and then they just became like the thing, instead of actually like making the Pokemon community kind of work together. Joy-Con is make you do melee Kirby hammer throws. Something like that. It's not that bad, but I mean, my mic is in the way, so my left hand is like completely janked out. What? Why do I keep going away? Like, I haven't had this problem before. Like, if anything, the second player stays around for too long. Now the second player is going way too quick. Ooh. But yeah, I've said all these things about people before, so it's not like, oh my god, Villisfest said something bad about Austin John and King Nappy. It's like, go back like 4 months to my last stream. Balls are not, well, balls can be unlimited. If there's certain places where there's an old guy that'll restock your balls. I meant what I said when I said that. But yeah, other than that, like, this game does cost money. So you can't, like, infinitely do things. You eventually have to make an Elite Four run. If you're in Cerulean Cave, you can find golden berries and make money. What do I think of Dobbs? Dobbs is a complete fraud. Funny thing about Dobbs is for, like, half his top 10s, he came to me for advice. Dobbs knows nothing about Pokemon. Dobbs doesn't care about Pokemon. He just cashed in on Pokemon Go being popular. Like, Dobbs reads the trivia part of Bulbapedia, Reddit, and forum posts, and has nothing to bring to the table. Like, it also just kind of shows how broken YouTube is. Because the only reason I didn't make a Shuckle does 10 billion damage video is because I thought everyone knew that already. That's a fun piece of trivia that's been around since, like, Generation 4, and it's just kind of been upgraded with a little bit of the mechanic changes. But then that video hit, like, 1 million views. I'm like, I honestly underestimated community. Much like I've underestimated everything about the Pokemon community. I didn't think that people in the Pokemon community were so uninformed that there was like 1 million people that were going to jump on the Shuckle damage calculations from a forum post that's like 10 years old or something. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, good. I'm like, why did my game stop? What did I do? Also, it's been a while since I'm saved, so I'm gonna save. So yeah, Dobbs doesn't know anything about Pokemon and then just like reads other people's things that have been said about Pokemon and makes the most bland list that I've ever seen. How am I not going to offend anyone? Rayquaza is the strongest Pokemon. Mega Rayquaza. Like, his top 10s are just boring. And the most he doesn't even have like anything to bring. It's just like popular opinion that someone's already posted on Reddit before. Entirely Dobbs. Just kind of shows like the YouTube algorithm promotes weird people, and then that becomes the culture, and then that's why everything's broken in Pokemon. Because there's no one reasonable. There's no one that's standing up and trying to fight for what's right, and just being logical and not an idiot. Well, that's social media these days. So many people on the internet, they're just dumb. Yeet. People choose ignorance and they don't like reality. And also, like, people don't think for themselves. I feel like anyone that has like 3 brain cells can see right through everyone in the Pokemon community. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I underestimate everyone. So I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, wow, if you had the slightest bit of common sense, you can see that A-Drive is a complete fake. You can see that Dobbs just kind of like is a fake. You can see Austin John is just a clone of me to be fake. Like, I don't understand how fake people work. And that's just my problem being a real person. Like, as a real person, I can't think on the level of being fake. And if I try to be fake, I'm blatantly fake because I have no experience in being fake. Capture device am I using? 2-player? For Pokeballs? We're getting our catch combo back. Ranting makes me stronger, guys. Oh, I thought that was like a mini Chansey that just kind of spawned. And I'm out of lures. Come back. Come back to me, 2-player. Internet is full of entitled people that follow their entitledness and then they turn on each other an opportunity. Exactly. So a real person like me that just is passionate about his hobby or what he's just passionate about gets like completely devoured in this society. Like, I think the tribalism, that's what I should be calling it. I shouldn't be saying mob mentality, I should be saying tribalism. That's all it is. Like, if anything, people don't like hearing about politics, but the 2016 election really exposed that nothing else matters except for tribalism. Nothing else matters. Like, Trump does a lot of stupid things, but at the same time, Trump does a lot of good things. But you can only 100% support Trump or 100% hate Trump. Because no one wants to give a point to each other. And this is going to be, like, unpopular opinion, but I think the Democrats started it. Because the Democrats, or at least political correctness, liberal culture, and, like, you know, that left thinking has gotten so out of control that you if anyone's, like, even centrist now, like, you don't want to give an inch to the leftists because they're going to take that for a mile. Even if it's, like, the one reasonable thought they have, you just can't agree with them. But on top of, like, all the other madness and things that are happening where it's like, you're a white person, so you get treated less. Isn't that racism? No, that's not racism. So the next time Trump says build the wall, you're like, well, I'm not agreeing with the guy that just called me racist. And that's it. Like, society has just become complete tribalism, and it's in every aspect. It's like, oh, it's just a kid's game. Oh, you're just talking about Pokemon. Why are you getting so, like, outraged about Pokemon? It's like, because that's life right now. Like, every part, you go on Twitter, go on Facebook, any aspect of social media, any discussion that happens anywhere, people are 100%. There's no leeway. There's no in-between ground. There's no giving anything. Like, I know people that agree with me, like, in various communities, and even the Pokemon community, but they're not allowed to say that they agree with me, or they have any slight bit of support for me. And whoever does choose to go out and support me, they get broke. They get ruined. They just get, like, slapped down by everyone's community until it's like, no, I take back everything I said about Furless. So, pretty much, like, you just get browbeat. That's like, all it is. It's just... And the thing is, like, it's the fake people. It's the people that have so low morality. It's the people that don't care about hacking. It's the people that don't care about being legitimate. The people that lie to your face to make $1 on YouTube by clickbaiting and stuff like that. They have power because of algorithms and money and all that kind of stuff. So since they have power, man, I'm going on like a super woke ramble right now. I've been going off for like an hour. But since they have power, they can get away with it. And the honest people, We're not going to do that stuff. We're not going to take those tactics. We're not going to, you know, sink to their level. But that puts us at an extreme disadvantage in this culture. Because people don't want to think rationally. People don't want to be made uncomfortable. Like, discomfort just cripples millennials and anyone from Generation Z. I'm also surprised that no one from YouTube has taken down the stream yet. So I'm on a super woke, centrist to right-leaning. Yeah, I did like the political compass. I'm like right-leaning, not even like right, just like 1.5 ticks to the right because I like the economy. I feel that capitalism is good, therefore I'm right. Oh god, now my Pokeball synchronization is all over the place. I should probably run from this Gastly before I break it. I forgot what I was saying. So I said super woke ramble and I got, oh yeah, discomfort. You know, like so many people on the left, so many people from Generation Z, they've just been raised to where they can't accept any discomfort in their life. So even if that means being wrong for 0.3 seconds, they can't handle it. Even if that means coming to a middle ground. You know, it's that all or nothing. That's like, we can't half agree anymore. Like, I've half conceded points. They admitted it, they're wrong and I'm right and I'm a god. Or they're just like, no, you didn't give me everything. Then God, I'm so terrified of breaking this chain again. Okay, good. Like, as I throw the Pokeball, I'm like waiting for that poof. Because if I have like the 3-frame reaction, I can cancel. Also, Neve, I see you there. Thank you very much for your subscription. Yeah, people are talking about Shofu. Like, I think the Verlisify diss rap kind of shows everything you need to know. Didn't Shofu actually say it wasn't a diss rap, like on Twitter or something? But everyone's like, oh, it's a diss rap, slaughtered, evisceration. Like, I think that's all you have to see for tribalism and how stupid people are. Like, it was an okay go at someone, but it wasn't what people are making it out to be. However, it's Verlisify bad, and you're only allowed to be on the 100% of Verlisify is evil on the spectrum. Nothing more, or not even, no, only more, nothing less. So like the 120% on that. And like, I did a response, and I did a meme response. I didn't even like set up my green screen or my camera or my lights or anything, and I pinned Shofu too. He's so poor, dude. I don't even know. Like the YouTube, I feel bad for him. If his YouTube revenue is so bad that he can't even pull out a stack of $100 bills for a diss rap, because he flashed it, and he was hiding a $1 bill behind that 100, or was it a 20? I don't remember. That should have murdered him right there. Like that's when he loses the diss rap, and my response wins forever. But no, tribalism. People can't handle that I got Shofu on a good note. People can't handle that I memed Shofu back. It's just, you look like you're about to cry, you lost. I'm like, no, the rap meant nothing to me. And it was just completely unnecessary. Now we have a 1 million view video that even if, like, I won't even be like, even if, like, Shofu didn't do that as a malicious, mean-spirited thing, it's only interpreted as a malicious, mean-spirited thing. So the interpretation is what makes it bad. And that's what people don't understand. Where it's like, you have power as a PokeTuber. You have power as someone that is creating content for others. You have influence. You are guiding culture. You are guiding the social behavior and what is accepted with every action that you take. And you have to understand how it's going to be interpreted by people, especially in today's culture. But then people just play ignorance. Wasn't a diss rap. Whatever. Well, you know what you did. People know what they did. People know what they started. Oh god, I lost my second player again. Support trainer. I haven't caught a Gastly in so long. This one's gonna run away from me. Wait, if you have two, now I was about to say, if you have 2 players, does it mean that the Pokemon runs away less frequently? I don't think so. But it might. I think that it might, actually. I want to see that. I want to see, like, if 2-player rate, like, flee rate 0.6. Because I think to, like, line it up and then, like, try to synchronize it, it has a little bit of leeway. Because I've noticed Pokemon flee less, right? When 2-player? I'm too busy ranting and reading chat. I'm definitely going to fail this Gastly hunt. Ooh, hi. Also, there's a $5 donation. Sorry if I didn't read that. I'm going to get to that right now. I'm just kind of stuck, you know. Dude, what does catch chaining do? I have a guide, and I think that guide is actually in the description. Ugh, nice. Catch chain do, what nature should I soft reset my companion Eevee? I don't know what to do for companion Eevee, because it doesn't have a lot of damage, but it has like a lot of cool tech. It's like making a tank Eevee that just like has a 100% damaging burn and 100% damaging paralysis move while setting up dual screens or a Leech Seed or stalling. Like what you do is you use the grass move to get Leech Seed, you use the fire move, and then you protect tank against physical Pokemon. So getting any defensive nature that lowers attack is probably your way to go. And then catch chaining affects literally everything in the game. Shininess, IVs, rare Pokemon, Pokemon spawns, experience, so much. I did a video, and it's either in the description or it's in the guide list that I have, which is in the description. But yeah, thanks to the 1,000 people that have been turning up to hear me rant. And thanks to the few people that have also donated. Everyone's just awesome, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, if you're real. Something, something. I need to turn that into a slogan about being Verlicify. See, I think that's the dumbest thing about the Verlicify rap, is I think, like, Shofu unintentionally co-opted my name. Is that the word? He just took it from me. Because, like, now it's like, can't say Verlicify without it that, Verlicify, Isify. Sizzly Slide and Sappy Seed are physical, though. Is it? I didn't think Sappy Seed was physical. But you're not doing it for damage. You're doing it for tankiness. And then also, what if you're using Batty Bad? Or the other ones? Bouncy Bubble. So you want Bouncy Bubble for special, so you get more healing. What is the Meowth for? The Meowth is for payday, so I can make money at the Elite Four. So it's just kind of chilling there getting experience for me. So that's going to be the money guide. I said that earlier in the stream. Ah! Ha! Oh my god! This game's going to drive me mad! Why aren't you evolving your mouth so I can also fight the Meowth Master Trainer? Because if I'm going to get a level 100 Persian to use at the Elite Four, why not get a level 99 Meowth and then beat a Master Trainer? Oh god, it's going to leave! Don't leave! Ah, I'm leaving. I'm out. I don't trust it. Man, having to dodge my microphone is what's making these throws super hard. But yeah, like even with Shofu's rap, the first line, my wrist is so stupid they call it Verlicify. That means I'm stupid good, so thanks, Shofu. But he just wanted to call me stupid. And get away with it, I guess. I don't know. Everyone sucks but me. There. So there's no battle, or since there's no battle videos, what's the fate of Fan Fridays? Not really sure. It's like I think it was going to be pretty likely that without Battle Spot there were going to be no battle videos. But now that the way the matching system happens, I could just be like, guys, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and then whoever gets the battle with me gets the battle for me. So I could do like stream battles like that. I don't know if that'll be a stream every Friday, but whenever I want to do battles, we can do it. Whenever I stop failing this Gastly chain, we can do it. What do you think 2019 will be like? There's no idea. I don't think it's going to be open world, though. I don't think we're going to be looking at Breath of the Wild from the Junichi Masuda interviews. But Junichi Masuda isn't director anymore, but he's still probably going to be a producer. But we have the new squad of Game Freak working on this. All we need is Morimoto. Just give Morimoto Gen 4. Just give Morimoto a Breath of the Wild Pokemon game, please. But I'm still happy with this. I love Pokemon. Let's go. 9.7 out of 10. Oh, that was an amazing throw, Gastly. When I get rare Pokemon, 25 Weedles going for the Pokemon, you only need to go for 11 Weedles. Ah. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Oh, God. I think the worst part about, like, these Pokemon fleeing is when you're, like, getting ready to throw and you're not trying to press the B button. Turtle Beatbox. Oh, my God. It has been a millennia. Hey, thank you very much. The Wolf9 for a $2 donation. Thank you very much, Turtle Beatbox, for your $5 donation. I don't deserve guys' money, but I think it's awesome you want to give it to me anyways. Speaking of donations and money, Bits on Twitter. Oh, see, that's how you know someone's fake. That's how you know someone's greedy. And this is what I mean, like, I don't understand how society has gotten so dumbed down that gimmicks for money work against people. Like, I look at the little bit health bar thing. I'm like, no one's stupid enough to give $15 to break down this dude's, like, health bar so then they can be up there. It means nothing. The person that you're donating to you, when they have some kind of gimmick like that, doesn't care about you. And that's why, that's, like, how you can prove they don't care about you, because they're just turning it into a game to make more money. Because that's the thing, I'm not fake, so I can't think like a fake person. I can't think like an idiot, either. I can't think like an idiot that'll pay $7 for a shiny hatch Mewtwo and let's go. I can't think like an idiot that'll throw $25 at someone in bits just because they're doing a little game while that person clickbaited them earlier that day. What happened to Neve? She's in chat and literally commented right below you. That's funny. $25. Well, we're almost at 4 IV territory for the Gastly. Gonna be competitive soon. Oh, hey. If we didn't break the chain, what would we be at? We'd be at like 60 Gastly, right? But our shiny odds are kind of like still light. Did I say Twitter? I meant Twitch. Did I say Twitter? I don't mean Twitter. You know what I meant. Everyone knows what I meant, so we're all good. I've just been on a rant, and I'm trying to, like, my brain is split up into ranting, reading chat, and focusing on Pokemon Let's Go. And I hear the beast. Leica appears. See, I took my dog for a mile run. I let her run out in the backyard as well. She had like an hour of doing whatever she wanted. I gave her a treat. I tried to tire this dog out so she wouldn't bother me while I'm streaming. And what'd she do? She comes in. What's up, dog? I think she just wants attention. Like, I've said this a lot. I have a husky. Oh, you might hear her whimpering at some point. You don't need anything. See, that's the thing. Like, she is completely taken care of. She had a nice, healthy dump. She took a leak, and then she had food while going on a mile run. This dog is set for the rest of the day. So if she whines, she just wants attention, which is fair. So I'm gonna give her pets with. Oh yeah. So yeah, I can still. Hey, greatest thing about Pokemon Let's Go only needing one hand. I can give my dog pets with one hand, and I can throw with the other. But no Gastly. Unlucky. So yeah, we'd be at like a Gastly chain of 60 after about an hour, so we're still like averaging Gastly a minute. No, the Natures is for the rest of the day until it resets at midnight. So don't do it at 11:50. But here's how Huskies work. They want 5 minutes of attention every hour on the hour, and then they want nothing to do with you. Huskies are so aloof. So I'm like, I'll be like, hey, let's pet. Let's just hang out. And then dog like looks away from me like, nah, go away. I used you for affection and GG. Yes, I named her after Lycanroc, because she's a husky. It's wolf-like. I thought it was awesome. I think I'm clever. I named my Salamence Ryudra, because it's dragon, so Dra, and then Ryu for dragon. Give us dog cam. Nah, I don't have any cam right now. Man, nothing spawned. Leica's bad luck. Unless she's good luck. I don't know. Ah, unlucky. That Gastly spawned as I left the room. See, I only come up here. Wait, why am I not... Yeah, I'm like, why am I not resetting down there in the other room? I'm just resetting up top. Because I feel like Pokemon spawn here more frequently. Right? Huh. Oh, I tried to predict it and I predicted wrong. Please, Gastly! I'm just a boy. Stop being so mean. Nice. President of Pokemon Club, my school, legit Pokemon teams. If you're still going to do any legit 7-gen with battling. No, I'm done with 7-gen. There's no reason to play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's a hacked mess of nothing competitive because it's just unbalanced AF. And I'm enjoying Pokemon Let's Go. So I'm going for competitive Gastly. I get a Gengar, that's going to be 1/6 of my team. And we're going to keep growing it from there. I think if I do 2 guides and then... Yeah, 1 to 2 guides and then a stream every day, I think I can live with that. Because I'm enjoying myself. I'm liking these streams. How'd you feel the system was more real-time? I would not like it. Pokemon, the reason why it has its own appeal is because it's not like other fighting games. You know, this works. And real-time would be, like, also awkward because, like, the quick thinking doesn't really apply to Pokemon, and it's like, would there be dodge mechanics, and there'd be something spammy and broken that just doesn't make it the nice thinking game of strategy and, like, trying to get +1s on people that it is now. Like, setting up win conditions in Pokemon is just dope. Like, that's the magic of what Pokemon is. You just play for win conditions, and you can, like, achieve it through just coolness. But also, it's like mad RNG from Team Select. You could just lose to someone because they have a better team than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Of course, Shiny Gastly. This game is absolutely worth $60. See, the thing is, Pokemon players, they're not used to buying a console-priced game. But I mean, like, every Pokemon game is worth its price for the console, for what you get. And also, if you think about it, a Game Boy game back in 1999, adjusted for inflation, I think is $53. So, Pokemon games are about $50-ish after you adjust for inflation and stuff. Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver is, like, gone up in price, and it's worth it, because those are the best Pokemon games. So in Pokemon Let's Go, or Pokemon Sun, or Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver is worth like $70. I think they're actually even more expensive than that, but it's an easy, Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver is easily a $60 game. Let's scale that up 8 years into the Nintendo Switch. Is this in a Switch worth $360? If you plan on getting other Switch games, because Mario Odyssey is amazing and Breath of the Wild is incredible. Catch Combo 31. Let's do it. Wait. Actually, I don't know. Is it the 31st Pokemon? Or is it the 31st? Or is it, like, after the 31st? We can go and see what our IVs look like. Look at all these Gastly! I'm having fun playing Pokemon. But I think that's all my rant. I'm actually disappointed. Okay, so it's not... It's after the 31st. I'm, like, looking for that random 6 IV. Just maddest RNG. Dude, look at that box. Gastly's building a home. Yeah, also not to mention Smash. And that's like, those are just the big games. Some people love Splatoon. Some people love ARMS. Some people skipped out on the Wii U so you can get Pokken. Then there's also tons of indie games. Like Just Shapes and Beats is an amazing game. Octopath Traveler, people are loving that. You know, there's everything you want is on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is amazing. Alright, so now like every 10 Gastly or something we're going to check. I also need to make sure I don't level that mouth up to level 90 or level 100. I'd be upset. Oh yeah, Super Mario Party. Mario Tennis Aces. There's games to buy and have fun. Ah! Whoop. Come on, Gastly. We just got into a good combo range. Think Nintendo Game Freak will make more Let's Go games in the future? Did a video about this, because Junichi Masuda said if Pokemon Let's Go is a success, they will consider continuing this franchise. Like this series. I would like to see Let's Go Johto. Only if Morimoto's director and they make it almost... If they make Heart Gold Soul Silver, but this? Oh, please. You know, just... except you have to keep Silver as the rival. You have to keep the exact... If they make another friendly rival, no. They need to go hardcore. They need to go all out. As a kid, you're not going to have $300. Well, the thing is, Nintendo Switch has been out for a while. What you do is you starve yourself. There's a lot of free games like Fortnite, RuneScape, League of Legends. You just play those for a year and a half. Then you say, Mom, just give me cash for all of my birthday and Christmas. Go rake your neighbor's leaves. Go do, like, odd jobs and stuff, and then, like, piece together money. You know, there's kind of not... Like, sell lemonade until people, like, in your neighborhood have pity on you, and then just give you $2 for a 50-cent glass of lemonade. If you just make $1 a day for a year, you'll be able to afford Pokemon, like a Nintendo Switch in a game. And you've had over a year to do that. Minus birthday, Christmas. Gotta have that entrepreneurialness to it. You know what I did back in high school, guys? I sold jewelry. Legit. I sold jewelry in high school because I learned how to make jewelry because I was bored and it's simple. Like, you go to Michael's, you buy a strand of pearls for $5, you buy some glass beads for another $5, and then you get some, like... Oh, Gastly's getting easier to catch, apparently. Ah. Oh god, this one's gonna run away. You buy... What was I talking about? And then you buy, like, some elastic stuff, and then you just tie knots, and you string pearls and beads, and you say, yo, those are real pearls? Because they're real pearls. And then it costs you, like, $2 to make, you sell it for $6. I did that. And I'd turn around, I'd buy a pizza. What are your thoughts on Pimp Knight? Have they changed? Why would they change? He was trying to scam people less than 5 months ago. He's always been dishonest. He's always going to hack. And he's just going to hack more now than ever. Because he has people on his side not believing me. See, that's another amazing thing. Is that, like, you just prove people wrong all day long. And then they just get emboldened by having idiots follow them. Like, Pimp Knight has sheep. So they're just going to keep being sheep. And now this Gastly's orange. Oh god, I 100% wish I caught that. Support trainer? No, I'm not risking it. We're at a good combo right now. After the first fail, I'm out. I think it's gonna be Let's Go Meryl and Let's Go Togepi. Or maybe Let's Go Pichu and Let's Go Meryl. You should learn how to make your own beads. I did. I ordered from Fire Mountain. I got that bead clay and I baked my own beads. That's so cool. I also bought like amethyst fish and stuff. Like there's just beads of everything. It's really neat. So what I would do is I'd go to the fishermen because I love fishing. I grew up in Florida. I fished with all the rednecks in the area. I'd go down to the docks and be like, "Hey, you like your girl, right? Check out this genuine amethyst fish bracelet. $10. And they'd be like, yo, kid, I'll do that. So then I just spent the money on pizza and fishing supplies. So yeah, you just odd job it. You know, you just work your way up, and you can make petty amounts of money. But it's all about discipline. If you earn $5, you go and waste it on something trash like. I don't know, you grab a bag, grab some ice cream because your parents don't let you get ice cream, or they usually say they don't have the money, and then you end up getting ice cream for yourself, and then you just give up because like, oh, I got ice cream and that was a lot of work and that was kind of lame. Well, no, you have to save it. You have to have discipline. You have to make it to your threshold, and then you just have to commit to it. Oh, you meant glass with a blowtorch? Yeah, I'm not into glass making. I've seen it. I know how it works. I think it's neat, but I know it's not for me. That's a little too artisanal. Did I see the vid of how to get a competitive team in a day? It's so stupid. Well, like I said, there's a lot of problems with the Pokemon community. That's what I've been ranting about for the last hour and a half. So I wouldn't be surprised at how stupid it is. Oh, what? How'd you break out of a double nice catch? Go home, Gastly. Oh, God, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Wire sculptures of monsters and dragons. How much do you sell those for, Tyler? Do you make good money? Is it worth the time? Because like now with Etsy and online, you can just work. You can make things and make money. Also, because I'm giving you this advice, I'd take a 3% cut. That's a good deal. Buy a 3D printer. Learn how to make stuff for people. Sell it. Like I was just in like a shopping mall and some dude bought a kiosk and he just had like 4 3D printers running. I'm like, I like this man. And he was like, I think he was like 18. He just like got out of high school. He didn't buy the 3D printers. He like rented them for like commission. You know, like 20% of what he makes goes into paying off the 3D printers and stuff because he's like renting it out. I was like, this man knows what's up. He has a website and everything. I was like, this guy's awesome. But yeah, also wire sculpting is pretty cool. Like I also used to make like little wire like twists and stuff to wrap the beads with. Pokemon Let's Go Ho and Lugia. I don't know if they'd go back to Legends on that. Miniature huskies? Ooh. Those sound adorable. Also, I burped. Those sound adorable. That sounds like an untamable ball of energy. So much matter. Also, thank you very much for your $2 donation, Ethan E. I don't deserve money. It's awesome when you give it to me anyways. It's so hard reading chat and trying to not drop this combo and reading things. How do you get Payday and do you evolve Meowth? Payday comes with Meowth. Like, whenever you catch a wild Meowth, I think it always has Payday or it gets at, like, level 14 or something. The TM Payday, I have no idea where it is because I haven't done TMs yet. And I'm not evolving Meowth so I can face the Meowth Master Trainer. So then I evolve it, I get Persian, and then I go to the Elite Four and I make money while one-shotting everyone on Payday. At least that's the hope. Also, let's go and use the lure. I've got a few of these extra lures lying around. Increasing our odds of shiny. You know, all that fun stuff. Hey, Gastly. Yeah, the mini huskies, that... I don't even know. That sounds like a cartoon. That sounds like living with cartoon animals. Sold some for 100 plus. Don't sell them as a job. It's a hobby. I mean, that's just awesome. Especially that you're able to get so much for them. Like, sometimes when you're making something really creative and artistic and it's worth a lot of money, it's hard getting that value for it. And that's like what separates it from a hobby and a job. Like, if you can... Like, some people, they demand, it's like, my art is worth $10 an hour, no exceptions. This piece took three hours, it's selling for $30 or more or whatever, you know, whatever they think they're worth. But some people, you know, it's like, well, the cost of materials was X amount and I'm going to take $4 an hour off this. But that's still respectable. Because imagine if you do that like 5 hours a day and you can sell, you know, you can guarantee sell for $5 or $5 an hour worth of value profit out of it. That means you're making $25 a day at your own pace, which does scale up pretty well. Now, it's not enough money to live off of, but you add that with like a part-time job, or you just kind of do some other things with it. That's pretty nice. Or eventually you get notoriety. Eventually you actually get to where people will actively commission and be like, I have $200, what are you going to give me for that? And then that's when you can actually start making $10, $15, $20 an hour off your craft slightly more reliably. And then it's also weird how money works. Because when I first started off YouTube, and I was making, you know, $400 a month into like just a few $100s a month, and I was still working a part-time job, YouTube is giving you money every single day. A job isn't. A job, you're working 5 days, 4 days a week, and then you're getting X amount of hours, and that's your cap right there. So there's a strange difference between making, you know, $50 a day for the 5 days that you work, or making $30 a day every single day. And it just kind of adds up in its own way. Oh, don't have support trainer. Ditch the Gastly. I know Gastly's so annoying. Can make $250 plus off a nice cutting board for $50 worth of word. Need a shop though. Exactly, Daniel. I've watched those YouTube videos too. The guy that like takes a stump and carves it down to a bowl, and then you go on his website and the bowl's like $100, and you're like, damn, that's a nice bowl. I'd pay $100 for that. Like, the thing is, like, sometimes you just don't think there's a market for it, but then you're surprised that there's actually a market for it. And you do need a big upfront investment sometimes, but if you have the right skills, the right working, and you just make something, it works. Like, people that make furniture, you know, you just get like a couple dozen dollars. That's a weird way of putting it. Yeah, but you get like $50 of timber. You sink like 2 days into it, and then you make a really nice table. And people actually turn around and buy that table for like $500. Doesn't feel like the table would be worth $500. But it beats anything from IKEA, and like when people manufacture things, like they want that artisanal. They also feel good in helping people. Like, the interesting thing about the luxury market is if you can actually find people like they're willing to pay to support people for making something by hand. Like, that hand value is worth something to a small part of the population. You know, there's a lot of cheap people. There's a lot of people that complain like, well, I could go to Walmart and get this for $80. Why are you selling it for $200? Then there's people like, that's $100 worth of blood, sweat, and tears, and I can tell a story about this. I can talk about that kid that has a wood shop in his backyard, and he's the one that made this table out of like his grandpappy's, you know, tree that he had to fell or something. Your chain is so high, shouldn't you wait for a shiny to show up? But I'm also going for competitive. Also, I don't understand why people wait for shinies to show up. That doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, you're every time you catch that Pokemon, you're freeing up a spawn space. And Pokemon just, like, don't spawn and respawn that fast. To a degree, depending on how fast you're catching it. I also don't have a shiny charm, so I'm just kind of like playing Pokemon to have fun right now. Like, yeah, I guess, and also some Pokemon, in some areas, they have Pokemon spawn really fast. So, I mean, what I could do is I could, like, just run through here and just be like, hey, look at this. Running doesn't break the combo. Just when the Pokemon flees, it does, or when you turn off your game. But yeah, it's like, if I waited here for Gastly's to show up, it's slower to just do nothing and have Pokemon spawn. Also, I'm shaking my hands out of passion. It's just slower to do nothing and have Pokemon spawn, wait for a shiny, than to just, like, actively pursue them. Yeah, I was actually thinking about checking the IVs, like, because I just got 10, so I might even just be sitting on, like, competitive Gastly right now. Judge. 4. Nope. Nope. Not there yet, boys. Ooh, nope. Where's the Whoa! Why can't the attack be swapped? You just got a shiny Gastly. Good luck on the hunt. You didn't need to give me money to say that. And I think it's cool that you did, because thanks for your donation. Just a little salty. Why can't that be max defense and then not best attack? Yeah, that's how this game works, guys. I don't even think we have one that's, like, usable enough. Well, I mean, technically that one. That one's fairly similar. Like, why can't we get, like, a very good or a fantastic in that 5th stat? That isn't speed. Like, if that was anything else but speed, why couldn't that have just been maxed out? I'd be done. Have my shiny, not shiny, but I'd have my competitive Pokemon. Then you hyper train them. But, you know, it would take longer to get Pokemon to level 100 than just straight up doing this, like, until I got a competitive one. Like, we're already in a good chain. So it's like continuing this would be weird. Come on, Gastly. Just spawn. So hyper train is just for legendary Pokemon and shinies. Not really anything else. I think they should also up the spawn rates in Pokemon Tower. I feel like there should be a lot more Pokemon spawning here. But it's just the way the layout is, I think it's just like a byproduct. Oh god. Get out of my way, no, you're gone, Chansey. You're hyped out of 35 chain. Oh, I'm not upset at you for giving me money to proclaim that. I'm just salty. Especially now that I know that's a 35 chain. Like it just rolled over in her sleep because I yelled. What's chat saying? How much game do you believe will be brought into next game? I don't know. I don't know. Like, what they did for competitive is interesting here. But, I mean, I'd still like, you know, EVs not being able to max out every single stat and being able to customize your Pokemon. I don't think it's 100% necessary in this game, but it's just, I don't know. It's weird. I only have 2 shinies. I have a shiny Weedle, I have a shiny Geodude, and all those were full odds while I was recording videos. I just want to see a teal Gastly. Like, that's it for me. 100% teal Gastly. Like, it must be so cool seeing a shiny Gastly is probably the best shiny to see in this game. Wow, that was like the worst throw ever. Least favorite Pokemon type. I don't think I have a least favorite. I just know that Ghost is my most favorite. And now this Gastly is easier to catch. I haven't been paying attention at all. Changing protagonist and rival. I think the protagonist works. The rival doesn't. They just didn't make the rival garbage. Hope you can get shiny Lapras. That takes time and dedication, but you can do it. I'm running out of Pokeballs and money, though. That's upsetting. Where's a good spot for hunting Bulbasaur? Radiant Force. Only place you get it. I have a guide on how you get starters. I have a guide on how you get rare Pokemon. I have a guide on catch combos for getting shinies. Find that in the description down below. Leave a like on this video, comment, subscribe, share. YouTube algorithm sucks. I wonder if YouTube dings me in the algorithm because the AI automatically sees like YouTube sucks in the because like what YouTube does to determine your like place in the algorithm and like video promotion and channel rating and stuff, it actually reads the transcript of your video. So if YouTube misunderstands something and you say 6 and it thinks you're saying sex, then it'll be like, oh, this is a PG video or PG-13 video. But then it'll still ding you. And then it counts swear words. So I can say a certain amount of swear words and not get demonetized, but the 5th time I say a bad word, YouTube reads that transcript and goes, all right, demonetized. I think it's so broken. Like when YouTube started doing the AI, when YouTube started doing the algorithm automatically and having no, like even when the algorithm's going haywire, YouTube doesn't step in. They're like, we need to have the AI sorted out. You know, we need to have the deep learning figure this one out. Deep learning is what killed YouTube. Thanks, Tyler, for saying that I make the best guides. I think I do. Everyone else is just a fake. And they don't have the passion. They don't really figure things out. They just read. You know, they don't bring it together. They just kind of like state like they're reading a script. But I try to make it for like, the way I make my guides is I try to make my guides as people are experiencing them live. Because that's how I learn it. You know, it's not like I play this game and I magically acquire information that no one else has. And then I try to like transmute it onto stone tablets, like the commandments. No, I just learned it my way. And I'm like, well, the best way of learning is to kind of going through the steps of how I learned it, but with the proper information. Tweeted you a picture of my dogs just now. I'll check that out when I'm done streaming. Or I can check it out now and you'll hear like an aw. Ooh, I can shamelessly run an ad while I look at someone's dogs. Dude, that's like the best life ever. Oh my god! It's eyes! It's like a living cheese. Their eyes. Oh my god, they're so tiny. Oh my god. I thought the one on the right was like a bigger one, like an actual, like legit husky. And the one on the left was the mini one? No, but you said 2, and they both are. And then I was like looking, I'm like, they're like barely longer than a chair, like an upright chair. And like I was trying to like compare it to the carpet and stuff. Like they're like half-size huskies. When you said miniature, I was also like thinking smaller, but at the same time, like that'd be pretty ridiculous. But then they have like these huge eyes. I'm retweeting that, so you can go to my Twitter at VerlusWolf. Don't go to the troll account at VerlusWolf. Don't do that. A lot of people do. A lot of people be like, I was just tweeting out the fake account of you for like 5 days. And I thought that person was you. You know, it says like parody in the title. I just retweeted that, and these things are ridiculous looking. They're just like, they have like the biggest eyes, and they look miniature. And they're, wow, those things are cool. What are they called? Like Ika things or something? Yeah, those are some wild pups you got. Oh god. Why? Eevee can learn Payday with TM? True. Clee. Interesting. See, it was something with hard, well, not hard, but like squeaky vowel sounds with short words. Lavender music is lit. Pokemon Tower's lit. That's why the background noise. Normally I have like some kind of music playlist, but I'm like, nah, I can chill with this for a while. But yeah, what I was saying about my guides, because then I got distracted by dogs. Guide. Yeah, I feel like my guides try to really make it to where, like, if you just, like, shout numbers and stats and, like, lists at people, like, there's, the reason why videos are in demand, the reason why my content has any amount of success is because people go to Cerebi, they see just, like, flat text, and they can't comprehend it. So I give you a hands-on experience. I don't turn the text in the video, I make it hands-on. That's why my guides are better. But YouTube doesn't think that because YouTube's broken. But in Pokemon Sun and Moon, like, that's why I'm, like, so, like, confused. Because Pokemon Sun and Moon, every video I uploaded instantly hit 50,000 views in, like, hours. I could upload 4 videos a day, they'd all pop off. This, I'll upload 1 video a day, it'll do good. I'll upload a 2nd video a day, it'll do terrible. I'll upload a 3rd video a day, and it'll do alright. And there's no reason for it, except subscriber burn, notification burn, algorithm doesn't throw out videos because YouTube's broken. And also I get dislike botted. Since I get dislike botted on every video, YouTube's like, oh, this video has more than you know, 10% dislike, garbage video, don't promote it to anyone. Like, it's really a shame that if you get more than 10% dislike, YouTube stops, like, it just cripples your video for no reason. And YouTube's like, oh yeah, trolling doesn't matter. No one subscribes to channels just to dislike their videos. So we're not going to do anything about dislikes. Oh, I knew Gastly was going to take off. Oh, stop it. A Pomsky. I've heard of a lot of people having Pomskys. I want a Siberian Husky. Oh god, that was like the worst. See, like, did my Nintendo Switch get confused and think that one controller became the other, so when I was throwing it inwards, it threw it outwards? I wanted a Husky German Shepherd mix, but those things are really hard to get. Like, and they're super expensive, but I mean, I love my dog too. It's like that's what I wanted, but I ended up with a perfect Husky anyways. You want a Max IV Growlithe. I don't know if I'm using Arcanine yet. Arcanine doesn't have Morning Sun. I don't think it has any sustain, right? Because the new movesets, so I don't think I want to use it. But it's bulky, so I don't know how it's going to be used. Ah! Haunter. Leica needs a Shiba friend. Stop with your dangerous comments. So I've been having that thought. I'm like, I'll look at Leica and she'll seem kind of bored, and I'm like, yeah, it's just me here, and I like play video games. Like, I still give Leica hours of attention a day, but she'll look bored, and she probably isn't bored. She's just chilling. But I'll be like, man, Leica needs a friend. I'm so bad for not giving Leica a friend. And I'm like, you know what would happen if Leica got a friend? I would die. It's taking all of my energy to keep me alive and her alive, and I treat her better than I do. I treat her better than I treat myself. So it's like, it's taking all of my energy to do that. If I had to balance two dogs, I would die. So what I've been saying is, when I get a girlfriend, she can get a dog, and they need to get along. But then that's like the only way Lycan can get a friend is if I get a friend. I think that's fair for both of us. Cause I need that extra person to just help take care of things. So I'm good. I'm an adult. I can take care of myself. I can take care of one creature. But I do not have any time, energy, or resources to do more than that. When I'm playing two-player, make it easy. Relisify, you're awesome. Thanks for the content. Thank you for being awesome and a supporter of my channel. Get a small dog. Yeah, but then I'd have to be worried, because if I'm like in the room, like if I'm in my office recording videos and they start playing around, I don't know if they're getting hurt or not. Because I feel like a small dog and a large dog, there's a much higher chance that one of them hurts the other, and it's likely going to be the small dog hurting the big dog. Because small dog's going to get crazy and like claw Leica's eye out or something. I don't want to deal with that. Or Leica just like stomps down too hard on the small dog and then bad things happen. So again, I need someone to like take care and make sure things are on lock. Yeah, Verlis, your dog in the situation is exactly like mine. That's funny. But I think that's like reality for a lot of people. Well, it seems like, oh, YouTube's not a hard job. No, YouTube's a hard job. I dedicate out, like I don't take long on my videos, but doing everything else. Like if I could just record videos and then not have to worry about anything else, life would be great. But the thing I hate most is uploading a video and then doing tags, description, and thumbnail. Like that takes half the work of a video right there. Like half the time of a video is uploading it and doing that stuff compared to just making it. And then having to keep up with this broken algorithm. Oh, 2 of my tags were not proper, so my video gets half the views that it should. That's always fun. Dog chewed the cable off one of my Pokémon controllers. Leica is just an angel. She doesn't chew, she doesn't destroy things. It's great, because I take her on, like, whenever she starts getting frustrated with me, I know that that's a sign, and then we go for a run. Like, whenever Leica's upset, we go for a run. And then she's not upset anymore, so I don't have to worry about my things. Like, the worst she does is she licks my pillow. Because I guess it just has all of that, like, dead skin goodness on it from just rolling around in my sleep or something. But yeah, she just licks my pillow, and then it, like, is gross for a while. She doesn't chew cables. She doesn't tear anything up. She'll give me messages. Okay, she eats socks. The only thing she does is she eats socks. And I just have to keep my socks in a drawer. She's actually, like, completely eaten a sock, too. She, like, ate it whole and then puked it up. That was fun. But yeah. So she doesn't, and if she wants to send me a message, she'll just, like, put a shoe at my door. So she doesn't chew my shoes. She doesn't eat my slippers or anything, because I have old man slippers. I've got those, like, memory foam, super plush, comfy slippers, so when we go outside and it's, like, snowing out and stuff, we're just chilling while she goes to the bathroom at 2 in the morning. So slippers, okay, guys, if you want to improve your quality of life on a budget, buy a bathrobe, buy some old man slippers. Your life will double in quality. I promise you that. You will feel twice as good as you feel on average. You know, you get out of a shower, you put on a bathrobe, amazing. You stroll around on plush slippers through the house, amazing. And it doesn't really cost too much money. Like, instead of having McDonald's for 3 days in a row, just save up for some plush slippers. Like, on Amazon, you can get a nice bathrobe for like 28 bucks and get slippers for like 18 bucks. But yeah, she doesn't chew my slippers. She'll just put one by the door. And that doesn't mean that she needs to, like, go potty or anything. That just means, like, hey, I need to run. We're going on a run. You've been playing video games all day. We're going on a run. Now it's like, I'll like hear a whimper, I'll look out and there's a shoe. I'm like, okay. Doesn't chew the shoe, just places it, gives me a message. That's it. Leica is spayed because she was a rescue. Pretty much like the second any dog hits a shelter, they immediately get fixed. Favorite Pokemon types? Ghost. I said this recently. So yeah, Leica's story is she was rescued from a high kill shelter in San Bernardino, California, and then just like bust up to Seattle. I really like Seattle. Seattle's a nice place because there's a rescue for like every species of dog, and they all pool together. So they'll pull up a ton of money. They'll just send like buses down to California because people in Seattle are a lot better about their dogs. Like California, there's a lot of like low income pockets in California and like a lot of just not pleasant areas and not pleasant people. So there's like tons, and there's also an insane amount of people that just live there. So they'll get a dog and then they'll throw it out by next Christmas because the kids don't want it anymore. So there's just there's so many dogs in shelter. Every shelter in Cali is a high kill. So they rescue, and then rescues they don't kill. Rescues, they take the dog in and they take care of the dog until they get adopted out. So all the rescues, they pull their money up in Seattle. They bust down to California. They rescue as many dogs as they can from high kills. They bring them back up to Seattle, and then they cart them out, and then they like spread them out through all the other rescues. So there's like a Husky rescue, the German Shepherd rescue, Rottweiler, Golden Retriever. So they just grab dogs and they just like give them to all the specialties. And I think that's amazing. So, oh, that is upsetting. 5 IV, but it's the wrong one. If that was good attack, best special attack, we'd have a Pokemon. I almost want to live with that Gastly. Because Gengar's dying to a Psychic. We did it! Hey, that was like the catch after the last one I looked at. How long was this? Wow, wait, what? Why am I getting so many 5 IVs? Look at this RNG, guys. Literally the catch after. The catch after I said, why can't the defense and the attack swap? Gastly heard me, and then it swapped the attack and the defense. And that took less than 2 hours. That's pretty much like we evolve it, we level it up, we evolve it, and then we're ready to use it competitively. So I'm definitely marking him. That's a favorite. So change markings. I like this. I like you can favorite a Pokemon and then keep it safe. I was talking about shelters. So yeah, when I rescued Leica, I think she was $300, but I gave the lady $550 because I was like, I love what you're doing. This is amazing, and yeah, here's $500 because you're going to change my life with this dog, and I really want to support you. So I think it's cool. And this one, I'm going to favorite this one just because it's a usable 5 IV. It's not perfect, but it's usable. Might be able to trade that for something. Someone will tolerate that because they have their own strats. I don't know. So there's our competitive. So now now once I break this Gastly chain, that's when it's GG. Or when I run out of balls. How much am I sitting on? 11 Pokeballs, and I'm out of Premier Balls. Christ. Yeah, dude, that Gastly chain destroyed me. All you need is like Great Balls and Viridian Force, and you have competitive Beedrill. I think I'm gonna be using Mega Beedrill just because I already have so many like ready to go from that Weedle chain I did. I think I actually have a 5 IV Jolly Weedle. That's perfect. Nice. So technically I have 2 Pokemon because like Beedrill's kind of nuts. Beedrill's kind of ridiculous in this format. Maybe. We'll see what happens with Mega Beedrill. So I wanted to use Mega Kangaskhan. I'm still considering Mega Kangaskhan, but I don't really know right now. Let's check my Weedle. Search. Faves on top. One of these is my shiny, and one of these is great. So this should be Modest, no? Why are you... oh, God. Why did I favorite the 5 IV Modest? I thought I had a Jolly. Modest. Uh-oh. Did I get rid of my Jolly? Why is this one favorited? Did I never get a Jolly? I'm confused. Change markings. Why are you favorited? You're terrible. What are all these Weedles? Calm? Modest. So the thing is, I wasn't going for a competitive Weedle. Oh, I'm an idiot. Thing is, I was just chaining. I was just chaining to learn about the game. I wanted 200 Weedle candy so I could make my candy guide. And then I was wrong in my candy guide, so I had to throw all that away. And then I just kind of incorporated my candy guide into the competitive guide because candies don't even work competitively. So, oh, that's upsetting. I was just RNG. So I just had like a Modest Madame Celadon because when I did my Legendary Birds guide, when I caught Zapdos, I went for a Modest Zapdos. So Madame Celadon had a Modest Zapdos. And then I went and did the Weedle chaining later that day. That's why I have all these Modest Weedle. Not because I was going for it or any reason. But I didn't continue. And then, as you can see, we got into the next day on these Weedle. And then I ended the chain to go for this. I hate my life, guys. This is suck. And maybe I had Jollies at a time, but I think I threw them away. But I might not have. But we look at all these timid Gastlys. Whew! Look at this game. What nature is these guys? That's the interesting thing about Madame Celadon. You set it and forget it. But all these guys are different. Leica is licking my green screen, and I can, like, hear it. Leica just licks things. She just gets on a, like a dog rampage and tastiness. I'm gonna see if she's licking anything that she shouldn't be, but she doesn't, because she's a good girl. Ah, that's what she's licking. She's licking my pillow, because I have a stack of pillows in my office. And I guess she's just like, oh, hey, there's a stack of pillows here. Gotta lick it. Oh, cool. Now we get 2 Gastlys here real quick. Oh. 2-player. Get ready. Go! Oh, that does... What? Gastly Sprite's broken. All those Gastly are timid nature, correct. Best nature for Dragonite? Jolly. Maybe. I don't know. The meta's so weird right now. Have to go. See you later. Alright, see you, Cosmic Waffle. Thanks for the support. Adamant Beedrill's... Adamant Beedrill is questionable, because Adamant Beedrill doesn't give you the speed tie or the outspeeds on the Pokemon you want. However, if you are doing an Adamant Beedrill, it outspeeds 130 base speed Pokemon. So Gengar, I think, right? So technically, if you want the... you just need to catch one of each, you know, just do a chain of Adamant Weedle, then do a chain of Adamant Beedrill. But since I don't have a competitive Beedrill, I'm probably going to do Kangaskhan next. We've caught like 70 Gastly today. That's pretty cool. One of which competitive. And now we're poor. There any Pokemon learn Trick Room? Nope, Trick Room just does not exist. What am I doing? I'm getting money. So yeah, we got our competitive Pokemon in decent amount of time. If I didn't screw up for the first hour, you know, it's still doable to get it reasonably. Like a snorted loudly, oh no. See, I hate this game to a degree because like every time I try to fly somewhere, Eevee looks mad, so I have to spend 30 seconds to make it happy. Eevee gets upset too quickly. Should we make some money real quick? I think we can make some money real quick. There's a few things I've been wanting to do just in general. This Meowth is a high level too. I'm just like trying to, because now like this is my active process and how I work in life. Because I'm like, well now I need to focus about guides, and now I need to focus on other content, and I need to focus on getting things going. Do I have anything I can sell? No, I'm out of berries, so I don't have any gold berries. I picked up a rare candy somewhere. It wasn't from a catch reward. I can't buy anything. Well, I can, but it's not great. I want to buy a couple X attacks. Oof. Well, I'm out of money. I'm trying to think about what I can do. Because my Eevee's good. My Eevee's a boss. Candy jar. Oh, this Meowth is level 73. I thought he was like level 60. Wait a second. We might be able to do something here, guys. Because I have 145 Meowth candy. So I'm going to read chat for the next couple minutes while we just max out this Meowth. Because now I can use this Meowth for payday. And then I can maybe like give it tough candy or something else just to like round it out. Because we don't need to go full on with this, all these Meowth candies. I'm such an idiot, guys. I had a 155 Meowth chain going for 200 Meowth candies. And what ended up happening was I switched over to the Pokeball Plus. And I went outside with the Pokeball Plus because Leica needed to go out to use the restroom. And it unpaused the game while in my pocket. So I heard it make a noise. And then I just like threw it because I was like, oh no, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm in an encounter or if I'm paused or if I'm playing a game. So I like shook it and then it threw a Pokeball at a Pidgey and caught it. Just completely blind, and that broke the Meowth chain. Because I thought I docked my Switch, but I didn't put it in sleep mode. And it continued playing the game from Pokeball Plus when I wasn't watching. Nature Lady works until midnight of that day. So don't do it at 11 p.m. I don't evolve Meowth so I can battle the Meowth Master Trainer. Yes. Pokemon Let's Go is great. Eevee gets jealous about everything. Don't dual capture, it only divides experience. I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that it increases catch rates and that you need to do it for like high level Pokemon. Because it combines the Pokeballs. Like that's why if you do it out of sync, it only throws one, but if you do have two, it's better. I said the dead meme, 9 plus 10 equals 21 meme. Am I a terrible person? Well, no, because you donated $5. Thanks very much for your donation. I don't deserve money, but it's awesome you want to give it to me anyways. Do AVs work in competitive? I did a guide on competitive Pokemon earlier today. You can find that in the description down below in the guides playlist. Quick answer, they don't. Because you do a flat battle, and then it's just natures and IVs. Got a job a while ago to buy Switch and Let's Go. Have a bunch of extra money you're going to invest. Advice for stocks. The market is going into a bear market right now. So either short stocks with your money, and I don't even have advice on what to short, or buy puts, or is it, no, it's buy puts, not sell puts. I don't know, I don't know, dude. The market's trash right now. I am down 60,000, 60, not 16, 60, because Micron has just had a bad time. I got a margin account. I put a lot of money into that margin account. So I was triple leveraged in Micron. Micron goes down like 40%. So I lose like 90% of my money. And I'm waiting for Micron to come back. But Micron ain't coming back because we're in a bear market. I have been sitting on Micron for over a year. As like the biggest Micron bull there is. And nothing. $2018 market gains. Not even market gains wiped out. Put down to nothing. So what I did was I took my last $10,000 and I bought January 18th Micron $50 calls. Pretty much all of my money, my entire capital is leveraged into Micron having a really good earnings. If Micron goes up to $45 by earnings, I make $60,000 back. If Micron is like $50 by the time January rolls around, or even higher than that, I make all my money back. Maybe not that much. Like, people that trade options, like, nah, you're not making that much money. But, I mean, I did the math. Like, if Micron hits $53 at any point between now and, like, January 10th, I make $60,000, and I get all my money back. So, pretty much, I lost everything buying stocks, and then I YOLO'd the last money I have into options. And the way options work is it's all or nothing. If the options expire, they're worthless. So, I lose that $10,000. If the options pop off, I can, like, multiply that money. Let's use this Mighty Candy. Oh, I can't? What? Can't use... Oh, it needs Mighty Candy Large. I can't use any more Mighty... Oh, I need XL. Okay. Needs 3. Wow. Gaining a Pokemon to maxed out stats is insane. Who else trades options? And who else is going to be... Okay. Who in chat trades options? And who in chat is laughing at me right now because they've been trading puts for the last 3 months because they're a bear and I hate them. Did you know that 2 plus 2 is Magikarp? This pays for a Magikarp, right? $5? Yeah. All of that checks out. Thank you very much for $5 donation, Cyril. Everyone let me say hi to Verlis. Hi, Plays World Entertainment. Can you explain IV and EV and how candies work? I did that in my competitive guide, which you can find in the description down below in my guide playlist. By the way, like, comment, subscribe. Animals are awesome. Laughing. So you're a dirty put seller. Bet you're shorting Micron too. You're making my life difficult. Don't know what any of those are. If you get into investment, you will. I'm still hopeful. You know, it's not over yet, guys. If Micron comes back and we have like a killer earnings and guidance goes up because AI is turning DRAM around, then I make money again. If not, I'm down $70,000 for the year. Which actually isn't the worst thing. It's just like, oh cool, all my fun money is gone. Like, effectively, I've just been putting my entire savings into stocks, and I don't care what happens to it. I'm the kind of person where, like, if I gamble $70,000 to make $170,000, or I go to zero, like, that was pretty much my plan on Micron. I'm sitting on Micron until it goes to 70 and I make 100 grand, or I write it down to 0 and, oh well, I wasn't doing anything with that money anyways. Now, if Micron goes to $60, I profit 100K. If Micron goes to $70, I'm gonna be a half a millionaire off that 10 grand. That's Micron. I like it. What's up? Oh, I'm doing 2-player right now. Do I want to be doing 2-player? I'm worried. Okay, wait. We can do payday, and then we can use an item. Oh god. Yeah, actually, if I use 2-player just for item support, that could be a thing. How do I cancel 2-player? I don't want my second player anymore. So now this is going to make the battles take longer. I just want to make money. So I want to X attack my Meowth so it one-shots everything. That's how this works, right? What YouTubers, Poketubers, and all are actually good content creators? Oh, that's not even one-shot Dugong yet. That's unfortunate. I need to evolve Meowth into Persian. So what I should do is beat up on the Master Trainer. And I guess we're just going to, like, use moves. Yay, coins scattered everywhere. I I like Rudy from Alpha Investments. He's incredible. I watch him every day. I love Ethos Lab. I watch a lot of... Let me go and pull up my subscriptions. I don't watch PewDiePie every day, but he's like my once a week, whatchamacallit? Just like my binge every week. You know, it's like, alright, you know, subscribe to PewDiePie. He can't lose to B-Series. I like Thorin. I like Richard Lewis. I like a lot of, you know, commentary channels and stuff and podcasts. I just think all the PokeTubers are scumbags, because they are, and they've proven that. Ching should get one shot by this payday, right? I need to get faster at two-player battling, because it's just like so weird to like right hand select moves, left hand select moves. It doesn't work. My brain, I'm not ambidextrous, and my brain doesn't come together that way. I stopped shiny hunting, I lost 100 viewers. Come on, guys. You're better than this. Alright. What if I switch... If I switch the hands I'm holding the controllers in, I'm just going to make it even worse for myself. So I'm like, oh, I don't like that they moved the second player to the right side of the screen, but you hold in the left Joy-Con. But if I reversed it, then I just reset the last hours of training I've been doing the other way. Pretty much, I can't do anything about it. I don't think Shady Penguin brings like a lot of interesting content anymore. When he was up and coming and he was like the first person to do battle layouts and stuff, yeah, it was pretty neat. But then it just was like, oh, and then he just became like everyone else, so what was the point? And I just didn't like his style. Like the way he does commentary, just eh. And then a lot of other things about us, because he was like, yeah, I'm gonna work with you. Then he was like, nah, everyone told me you're bad, so I can't work with you anymore. So he's just a sellout. And then we got into a lot of arguments on Twitter, because he's like, no, that, like, the weird thing is Shady Penguin admitted that he used to be a bad person, but then he's just like, no, that was old Shady. And then he'd still, like, have beef with me, and then say some, like, weird fake stuff every time we talk. I don't get it. Like, he just like, creates problems for me for no reason, just because everyone else is doing it. I don't know how much money I'm going to pick up off Payday from this. Is Dragonite usable without his ability? No, the question you should be asking is Dragonite usable without Dragon Dance? And the question is probably not. Listening to Verla's stream and editing a video. See, I can't edit a video while listening to a stream. What I do is I make thumbnails and like slides and stuff. So like I'll have like a stream or a podcast going, and then that's why I'm making slides from like a top 10. That's what I can do. I can't listen to myself talk and then also focus on someone else talking to make like good cuts and stuff. Well, I've never been exposed on anything, so I don't know how to feel about getting exposed. Felicify against cheating. Exposed. Felicify leans to the right, so he's a Nazi. Exposed. None of that checks out. My iPhone thought you said, "Hey Siri." You almost called a friend of mine. I'm sorry, but this is why I hate deep learning and algorithms. I like how after I got my Gengar, like, my mood is just like, I'm tired and I don't care anymore. But we had a fun stream. I'm not saying like the stream's ending right now, but it's like, yeah, we're good. Isn't Jubilee M&J's girlfriend? And isn't she like... Man, I can't say cam girl anymore because then people get upset at me. So I said that about Tamashi and people are still bringing that up. But it's obvious that she is using her appearance over her content to get more views. And Michael does the same thing. Michael is a mad clickbaiter, and now he's just trying to incorporate his girlfriend into getting more views. And I can't respect that. Who else did you ask me about? I'm trying to like, now I have to do like ambidexterity while focusing on stream, while reading content, while doing battles and stuff. I didn't see what comment that was. Oh, visually. Visually is bad. Visually, nah. Speedruns are very stressful, especially when the RNG is bad. Ooh, failing excellent. Yeah, failing throws for RNG on speedruns. That's hilarious. They are not. I'm leaving. I'm subbing. I don't care then. Because this is how I've always been in the community. If they like, if people just want to be sheep, I have no power over that because that's how bad society has gotten, and it's unfortunate. What about Etika? Well, I thought Etika was real, but it turned out it was all ARG, and now he's doing like some weird rebirth stuff, and it's all cryptic with him. So I don't know what to think of Etika. I used to have respect. Actually, if you want to know what I think of Etika, I did a video talking about, like, I did like a couple videos on Etika when he was like having his breakdown and stuff. My last video on Etika, when it's like the truth about what happened with Etika, that gives my thoughts on what I feel about Etika. Because we hung out at PAX for a bit, we partied, we had like a good bro moment for a while, for like a few hours, and then he just like blew me off. And then he just like blamed me for that after not implying anything else. You know, he's just like, yeah, we're gonna talk, yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. And then he's just like, I never liked you. So that's where we get into like some weird fake stuff, and he like nuked his entire presence, so I don't know what to think about that anyways. What do we do? Because like Mewtwo doesn't have any moves against this Golem anymore. Articuno doesn't really have any moves against this Golem anymore. We can use our Eevee. Our Eevee is stronger than our Mewtwo. Yo. Is our Meowth faster than our Eevee? That's a question. Oh, I'm switching out the wrong Pokemon. Okay. So Meowth. I'm trying to do left-right hands really quick and it's bad. Saw the Etika vid. It was pretty good. Because I think, like, if you need to know how I handle anything in life, just watch that video. That is my just straight-up take. Oh, God, I don't want to spend 3,000 on a full restore. I guess we sacrifice Meowth. Because we can't really do anything now. So I guess we fight, get our payday off, and then we go into Mewtwo. So I'm not, like, this is what I mean. Like, I said earlier in the stream, right now society is 100%. It's extremes. There is no in-between ground. If you look at my video on Etika, I try to take the most in-between stance as possible. Not as a sheep, not as a hater. Try to give him benefit of the doubt, but I also blame him for his actions. But no one's reasonable these days anymore, and it's lame. Tyranitartube's garbage, honestly. Like, he's gotten better, and I'll admit that. But I still, like, I can't have anything nice to say about him, except he doesn't like hacking. He's against hacking, but at the same time it's hypocritical, because then he does a modified save file randomizer. So he exists off of hacking his game and clickbait. And the massive amount of Pokemon Sun and Moon clickbait that he did is something you just can't ignore. And people like try to pretend it's like, well, he hasn't clickbaited in a while. But he still like clickbaits from time to time. And I can't respect that, especially after what he did for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pretty much he clickbaited more than anyone for the largest Pokemon game ever. And then people are just like, and they tried to like make everyone forget about it. But once he admits it, if he ever owns up to what he did during Pokemon Sun and Moon and admits it's wrong and then doesn't clickbait anymore, then I'll have positive things. Like, I'll think well of Tyranitar 2. But pretty much, he was a scumbag, has done nothing to show that he still isn't on that side of behavior, so I have nothing really to say that's good about him because he's done very bad things. Munching Orange's cool. He's kind of like in his own corner doing his own thing, and I can respect that. Like, Munching Orange doesn't do anything for the money or the views. He just does his thing. Like I said, I respect that. Tyranitar2 made a video crapping on this game and was playing it 2 days later, milking it for content. Alright, it looks like Tyranitar2 hasn't changed. Good to know. Because, again, he just does popular opinion stuff and then tries to farm whatever is going to make him the most money. Like everyone else. There was a time when he was honest and simple. But then the money got to him. And then he's like, alright, what do I do to only make the most money? HDV doesn't bring anything to the Pokemon community. He just, again, he's just in that group of only covers things for money and not for Pokemon. He just, He just does, yeah, he does unoriginal, uninspired, bland content that only exists to make money. Like, there's no passion with him. I think Game Boy Luke is a massive fake. He's had it, he's had things against me, and he doesn't have anything nice to say, and he's always like been sketchy of me because of what Nappy says about me. It's weird. What are the specs of my PC? Ooh, I like my PC, guys. I have a Ryzen Threadripper. Haha. So I have a Threadripper. Well, actually, no, I'm not allowed to be proud of my PC. Never mind. I take that. I take all that back. Medicine. That's what we're looking for, the revive. So I have a Threadripper, and I used to have a 1080 Ti. Oh, wait, I used the revive, so everything's good. Indeed, Azito. Man, I've seen you in the chat for so long. I don't really think I've ever pronounced your name. Azatio Ultimate. But I got a 1080 Ti, however, it was defective, so I RMA'd it. But this is when Bitcoin was driving the price of everything up. So then I got a refund for the price I paid for it, and I didn't get a refund for my 1080 Ti, so I haven't been able to buy a 1080 Ti again. And that makes me sad. So I have a 970. I wish I had my 1080 Ti. Right, I need to swap out Mewtwo, because Mewtwo just isn't doing anything for me right now. So I fight. Payday. Man, my brain's just broken. I got my Gastly, so I'm in chill mode right now. And then we X attack the Meowth, so it gets stronger. And honestly, I can't really do anything with Meowth because Gengar. Thinking. That was a big payday, though. I'll take it. Mewtwo got paralyzed instead of Meowth. I'll take it. Free switch into Eevee. I'll take it. Threadripper. Computer engineer nerd. I went all out on this computer. Wait, what? I keep switching the wrong Pokemon. See, doing the 2-player mode single is like ridiculous. I have so much respect for speedrunners. By the way, thank you very much, Gamester, for your membership. Cause yeah, that's what made me think about it. I'm like, man, the way that people can like bounce through menus at a speedrun pace while like doubling up on strategy is ridiculous. Make your teams live or something. I'm kind of doing that right now. Because now I need money so I can go for more catches. Get the new 1060 Ti. I'd rather just get top of the line. And unfortunately, I was waiting for the 20 series, but the 20 series doesn't seem like it's worth it. So I'm just going to wait until the 1080 Ti gets more affordable. I need a dark type move on this guy. And then we can make it through this, because like Play Rough ain't going to cut it. And then my motherboard is like the gaming Roxas 399X or something, because it needs like the Threadripper slot. Gigabytes of RAM. Oh, my RAM. 32 gigs of RGB RAM. Yeah. That's when I decided to start investing in Micron, because I'm like, RAM's so expensive! These guys are valued under 10 PE. I don't think I want to try a speedrun of this game. I'd rather just do competitive. Like, I was more interested in Pokemon Quest speedrunning because it was, like, fascinating. Like, how the tech worked and that you could beat a pay-to-win game in, like, 4 hours. But with this game, I don't have any interest in speedrunning it. I think it's just a little beyond what I want to do. I need to, like, PP up my payday if I'm going to go through the Elite Four with this. Ew, RGB. I've tweeted pictures of my RBG computer. Or RGB computer. Buy a Bitcoin farm, 1080 Ti on eBay for a pretty good price. Yeah, because Bitcoin's crashing, so people are trying to get their money back. I'm still going to wait for Bitcoin to die a little more, and then, like, get a 1080. Also, I thought the 1080 Ti wasn't good for farming for its price. Like, you just want to get the more, you know, like the 60, you know, you get the 960, you get the 10, 60, and those are going to be better per dollar farming. Unless the prices just got weird. This is a good, nice Poketour. Oh, God. Rain check. I'll give you a rain check on that one. My brain is just turned off from trying to play 2-player on this. 10 ATI is good for mining, just raw power. I meant like the value though. I thought the 10 ATI was like not as good per dollar for mining. I never watched Chogoconroy. I don't have anything bad to say about him. It's like, never got into his stuff. When am I going to do another video on Temten? When it dumpster fires out, because Pokemon Let's Go is amazing and I'm too busy playing Let's Go. Having a good time. I'm not even paying attention to how much money I've been getting. Have I been getting a lot of money from this? It's like the battles end while I'm reading chat, because I don't even know how I'm doing. And I'm out of paydays, so... And there's no Lepa berries. There's no berries to heal. That's why AMD is your baby. Oh, no. I have not happy things to say about AMD. Because whenever I invested in AMD, it would go down. And whenever I ignored AMD for Micron, it went nuclear. Because, like, I had a strategy, guys. My strategy, if I committed to my strategy for the stock market, I would have $500,000 in the bank right now. But that's pretty much the stock market. It's what if. However, I had it. I had dates. I had times. I had exactly what I was going to do. And I went against it because AMD started falling apart. So my plan was back in March. Hold Micron through earnings. Micron earnings went bad and it started to go down. I was still green on Micron. I bought Micron at 50. Earnings pumped it to like 62, and then it started going down to like mid-50s or something. And I could have hopped out of Micron at 58. So that means I made 15% on Micron. So I would have taken that $20,000 extra, put it into AMD. So I would have gone like $150,000 margin into AMD. AMD went from $10 to like $30. So that means that $150,000 would have gone up to $450,000. And then I would have taken that money, put it back into Micron when it went from 40 to 50, and then just keep bouncing money around. I'd be loaded. But I'm not. I need to swap out Meowth now because I used all my paydays. And if I did any options at that point, I would be a millionaire. So that's why I play options now. So I'm like, I'm just going to gamble tens of thousands of dollars at a time and see if I turn it into big money. It's not working. Oh yeah, AMD crashed. AMD died because AMD is not a 50 PE company. AMD always disappoints. It had no reason to go 30 in the first place. Maybe 16. That's it. Hindsight's 2020. Well, the thing is, like, if I did exactly what I already had planned, like, I had a plan for the next year of, like, what to do for investments. If I stuck with that, I'd be rich. But instead, I sat on Micron until I lost 60,000. So instead of having 500,000 in the bank, I have 10,000. TM swap to refill payday between rounds. Holy crap, that's a good idea. I don't have TM for payday, but I could do that. So we'll have to do that at some point. No, Team Red has failed me every single time. Every time I had faith in AMD back in 2016 when they were going with Vega, and then Vega was a disappointment, and I lost money. Try a Wi-Fi battle? I did not. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed because, like, I'm still on my Micron calls. If Micron makes it to 50 by the end of December, I make all my money back. It's okay, guys. It'll be okay. Run that things are pretty wacky. Payday gives you money. All I care about is money? No. I don't care about money. Playing the stock market doesn't mean you care about money. It means you have a very financially focused mind. And that there's a big difference between caring about, like, only doing things for money and just being smart about your money. Like, I'm frugal. I will live off ramen because ramen is better money per calorie than anything else. For 25 cents of ramen, you get 400 calories. Can't beat that. So if I have 2 bowls of ramen a day, I'm getting 800 calories. And if I have a frozen meal and then like a salad on top of that, I end up with like 1,500 calories for the day on like $2, $3. Not bad. And then, you know, if I just like eat, then the rest goes into junk food. But I get my 2,000 calories a day. I'm living fine. And it costs me nothing. The sodium is not bad, because what you do with ramen is you don't use the packet. You just use it as 25-cent noodles. So I put in butter. That's it. I take out the packet, or I put like a fourth of the packet in, and then the rest is butter. So I just eat buttered noodles. Also, furikake, guys. Furikake is amazing. I sprinkle that in on my ramen, and it just gives me all that flavor. The RX 590 is an overclocked RX 580. That's why I don't like AMD. That's also why I don't feel bad about losing $90,000, or not $90,000, $70,000, because my financial state is in that position where it's like, I can lose this and be okay, and still be alive. It's unfortunate, but I wasn't doing anything with the money and I saved it all up. Yeah, ramen becomes buttered noodles. Why Lamau? Well, I mean, if you're going to use furikake, don't... It's kind of hard to balance with the butter, depending on what you have. You can get some really funkiness if you use too much furikake or too much butter. But if you just do enough to where the noodles, like, can retain something, like, is all just enough butter to wet the noodles. And then just enough furikake to where you get that nice furikake flavor. But also there's like 20 different kinds of furikake, so if you get one that actually is good with butter, that's fine. If you use like the standard, just like regular furikake that has seaweed, sugar, and stuff, that doesn't go well with butter. Great idea for ramen. Butter ramen sounds good. It's funny, I've brought this up to like every friend I know, and they never thought about that, where they're like, wait a second, I can buy ramen and not use the pack? What is this witchery? Yeah, that's literally it, guys. And like, the thing is, it's cheap, but it's also quick. You buy the $5 ramen boat. You fill that thing up with water, you put a ramen in, you slap it in the microwave for 3 minutes, you throw in some butter, and you're done. That's lunch in 5 minutes, and it's 400 calories. If you get a microwave dinner or something, the microwave dinner is going to have 350 calories and cost you $4. I don't want to use Buzzy Buzz. Oh god. I couldn't take back my decision. But Dragonite cleaned up. Raichu gets the bouncing bubble. Dragonite just keeps using Outrage until things die. The thing about butter on ramen is you don't use the packet, and then ramen is literally just flour and water. It's noodles. Ramen is exactly noodles. The only thing that's different about ramen is if you get like the little brick of ramen, is that there's 1% soy sauce and 1% of a spice. I don't remember what it's called. It begins with a T. Turmeric. So there's like 0.5% turmeric and 1% soy sauce, and that's the only thing that makes the ramen taste different from noodles. But you just butter noodles, guys. Done. Ramen advice is life-changing. How? It's so simple. But it also saves you, like, guys, you want to, okay, here's the thing. If you're in college, if you have a minimum wage job, if you are working somewhere and you said you can't afford a Nintendo Switch, if you swapped out one meal every other day for a bowl of buttered noodles, like the buttered ramen, you'd have $600. Not $600, $400. So let's say you replace 150 meals with ramen. And then the ramen costs 25 cents. Say if you're eating frozen dinners at $3 each. That means you're saving $2.75 every 2 days. So 275 times 130. You can afford a Nintendo Switch in Pokemon by just replacing one meal every other day with ramen. And you literally lose no quality of life. Do you remember what you had for lunch last Wednesday? Did that $5 McDonald's burger make you feel any better? No. If you just replace that with ramen, you're good. Talk to me about this game's competitive scene. I can't, because the game doesn't have a competitive scene yet. It will, but there hasn't been enough time to understand where it's going. You would also suggest rice. True. But some people, they don't like cooking rice. Even with a rice cooker, it takes a little bit of time. People are just like, yeah, like rice is cheaper than that, because you just scoop water, set it in a rice cooker, and you're done. But the ramen has that little extra flavor to it. You also use a little ramen boat. It's quicker. It takes 3 minutes to make ramen. It takes a bit longer to make rice. Where do you find silver bottle cap, Tyler? If it wasn't from Mina, then that's interesting. Life Coach Verlis. Yep. Save money. I've been given... Man, this is like a historic... If you eat ramen every day for, like, lunch, you save $1,000 a year. Think about it like that. But yeah, I told you guys how to make money by selling jewelry. I told you guys all these other crazy things. How much money do I have now? 77. I didn't get a lot of money from Payday, did I? It's decent. You got in the game corner? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. You can get the silver and gold bottle caps from searching the game corner. True. If you found in a cave, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for, like, the cave. You're not going to be competitive in Let's Go? There's no reason. The amazing thing about Let's Go is there's no reason not be competitive because there's no EVs. You just get IVs. That's a month's worth of ramen. Thank you very much for your $20 donation, Zezo. And you had to make it relevant. And like you were like, yo, that life advice is worth a month's worth of ramen. Thank you very much. I'll answer your money. It's awesome you want to give it to me anyways. I don't know what to do with the 77,000 in Poké Dollars. But yeah, I gave you the ultimate ramen life hack. I told you guys, like, stock market investing with the money you make from selling jewelry, and then you just, like, save money and don't complain. You just gotta think, guys. If you just open up your mind and you, like, think about the world in this not entitled, stupid people online culture society thing, you can accomplish a lot. You know, I came from lower middle class, pretty not great circumstances, and I turned it into where I could lose $70,000 in stocks and not feel bad about myself. So that's kind of it. Like, you just gotta work for your things and things go better. Just got Switch. Let's go PG today. Can't wait. Awesome, Dolomite92. Thank you very much for your support. You've always been, like, just slapping donations around. I see you just commenting all the time, so that's pretty awesome. I don't even know what to do anymore, guys. I think we're done for today because we got our Gastly. I'll do a Kangaskhan hunt tomorrow. I think that'll make things fun. The Gastly was frustrating. I had more fun just ranting about the Pokemon community and telling stories. I think, like, you can just see how my brain works now. You know, this is why I'm not fake. This is why I hate people that try to cheat the system, because I worked hard for my things. And I did it honestly. I didn't lie, I didn't cheat, I didn't scam. I'm not dishonest, I'm not fake. I just go through life and I want things to be fair, which makes sense because I don't want hacking in Pokemon. So everyone just wants things handed to them and they want to be scumbags about it, so that sucks. Make sure to treat yourself. The thing is, that's not my philosophy. I think that since I'm 25, and I don't need to treat myself till I'm 30. My 20s, here's the reason why people work till they're 65 until they retire off of, like, welfare checks and stuff and social security. Because I'm 20s. I skipped college. I made a business out of YouTube. If it wasn't YouTube, I'd probably own a food truck right now or something, still be making 6 figures a year or something. I would have come up with something, guys, because like cooking right now, if you open up like a huge restaurant, not huge, I mean like a popular restaurant that's serving high quality food, you're making insane money. Like cooking is my second passion besides Pokemon. I feel like I could have turned that into a pretty profitable business. But the thing is, like, if you go to college, you're losing 4 years of being able to do something. I didn't like that. Because you can go to vocational school, get a trade, get a vocation. It's not going to put you $100,000 in debt, and it's going to give you a life skill that can get you a job immediately instead of some kind of degree that's not going to get you a job. Want 300 of my Machop extra IVs? Tweet me, Xavier, at Verless Wolf. I'm probably interested in that because Machamp's going to be a really nice Pokemon to use. Fuzzy slippers, cozy robe, slobbered pillow from your dog, and butter ramen. See, that's all you need in life to be happy. Exactly. But what was I saying? Yeah. And then, since I'm still in my 20s, like, I bought my first house when I was 21. Because of all the work I put into it. I bought my first house before people were out of college. Or was I 22? I don't remember. See, like, I'm getting so old I don't even remember times anymore. I bought my first house before people my age were out of college. Because I took a different path. Like, you have to think outside the box. If you just follow the path, you're going to have an average life. If you want a better life, you're going to have to work for your things. You're going to have to go crazy. And that's why I'm like, well, if I keep working now, my body can handle it. I'm probably going to pay for it a little down the road. But again, like I'd rather be working than partying every night. If I'm hitting the bar, spending $20 in drinks and food, and I'm just wasting all my money for a quick social time, that's also a lost cost. Everything in life is a lost cost, guys. Or sunk cost. Opportunity cost. That word. Everything in life is an opportunity cost, guys. If you spend 2 hours going out with your friends and hanging to watch a movie, you're losing more than the $10 for the movie ticket and $5 for popcorn. You're also losing the $10 of work that you could have been doing instead. And that movie isn't going to make you feel much better a month from now. You're not going to remember the emotions, the positivity from that movie is not going to be there months ago. But if you have that $25 in your bank account, that's optimism. That makes you feel better. That puts you closer to a goal. So I'm beating myself up. You know, if I'm 28 and I can turn around with $1 million in my bank account, then I'll relax. Then I'll treat myself. But until then, I'm not. That's pretty much my life. That's why you're the best. Give people incentive in life. Yeah, and the fake YouTubers, they don't do that. They do the opposite. They're fake. They want everyone to love them. They make bland content, and they want nothing is. They're not real. They don't tell. They're not going to admit to the real harsh truths in life. They're friends with everyone. They're going to cheat and steal and scam, and nothing else matters. And they want your money for it. They're like, hey, donate to me. That hard-earned money. I don't need your hard-earned money, but I'm going to make you feel like I need it. Because, guys, everyone that's, like, streaming, they're doing fine. And also, I understand, because, like, I will compulsorily give money to people I know are making more than me because I want to support them. If you want to support them, that's great. But it's also, like, what you're supporting about them. I don't think it's great. Because, like, you'll see someone like 5,000 Twitch subs, you do the math, they're making $20,000 a month off those Twitch subs, and I'll just subscribe to them because they're cool. But, like, you have to look at people. It's easy to spot a fake. It's very easy to spot a fake. But people, they don't like that, because then that's reality. Then that means they have to be uncomfortable for a moment in their life. And Generation Z and Millennials, they can't handle any discomfort. So I think that's it. I think that's a good way to end the stream. My voice hurts. I had like 2 cups of water and I chugged through them. And now my voice, not hurts, but my throat's getting a little dry. I'll be fine. Dog's sleeping behind me, so she doesn't need any attention. We got our Gastly, so we accomplished our goal within 2 hours. And then we can like find TMs and stuff later. So I mean, like, yeah. I'm just gonna like build up that team base in the background. And then I'm gonna turn around and be like, hey, look at that. I've got competitive Pokemon. So this is how you work for your things. And then you make it work. So guys, yeah. She complains about being broke, but her and her husband go to the movies every week. Exactly. If they eat out at all. It's like, how about you make a home-cooked meal? How about you just have a nice ramen night? Like, turn on the TV, cuddle together in a blanket, and make like 3 things of ramen and try to do something fancy with it. That'll cost you like $1 instead of 40. for going out that night. And you're going to feel as happy in each other's company. Just be stupid with your, like, yeah, if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, just be stupid with them, and that's worth more than going out to the movies. You don't have to force a social engagement entertainment thing for them. Just enjoy yourself. And you can do that for free or cheaply. You just got here? Whoops. So yeah, aim for the future. You gotta have a 5-year plan. Don't treat yourself in the immediate, because that's fleeting. Work for your things, and it'll pay off bigger later, and then you won't be complaining when you're 25. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, because I thought I was recording there for a second. And hopefully everyone, like, just kind of enjoyed what's going on.